Hello, guys.
Danganronpa.
I have the game on SSD now. Believe it or not, but I do have it on SSD now. Why is this game not super fucking loud, by the way? Oh, it reset itself. I'm like curious. What the fuck is this? Was it because I placed it on the SSD? What? I guess so fucking stupid. Everyone who gathered all had confused expressions plastered onto their faces. Now what? I heard it from Monokuma. Looks like something strange going on again. Did something happen, you guys? Looks like everyone's here now. Then let's start with the explanation. Hold on. Monokuma, you're pulling a prank again, aren't you? And what happened to Nekomaru? Hurry up and return him first, you rubber bear. Nekomaru, are you talking about the boy who turns into a woman when he gets splashed with water? Who the heck is that? Nekomaru doesn't have a weird ability like that. Now that I have shut up the nuisance, let's go back to the topic at hand. Though, I'm pretty sure you guys have already noticed since you are all so quick-witted. So just as I thought the true identity of this high fever is, that's right, this is the new motive that I have given you. This is despair disease. Despair disease? You know, there are extremely tiny insects that can't be seen with the naked eye living on this island. It's not like I added them recently, I just never told you about them. Anyway, the endemic disease spread by these insects is called despair disease. I never heard of such a thing. Then let me tell you about it. As the name suggests, the despair disease is a really annoying disease where you get a high fever along with various symptoms that are full of despair. Those symptoms are different based on the person. For instance, Nagito is afflicted by the liar disease. Akane has the coward disease. Ibuki has the gullible disease, I guess. You just have to get the symptoms that are the opposite of their normal personalities, except for Nagito. It's like all you guys are done with the sickness yet, but be careful, sometimes the despair disease can get passed from person to person just like cold. You mean it's contagious? Don't put your guard down just because you don't have the disease. It would be awful if everyone got sick. Let's run, Miss Sonia. It would be terrible if you caught the lowly disease of the common folks. That's right, let's run away. I don't want to catch such a weird disease. And why is that a motive? Are you saying that killing will occur soon after everyone falls into a crazy state? Isn't this quite a novel idea? A killing that occurs while everyone has a completely different personality. Think of all the murder tricks. Is there any way to treat it? Why is there a need to treat it? I mean, this despair disease isn't supposed to make you suffer. It's a disease that cures your soft hearts. Your soft hearts toward killing. And with this you can finally take the plunge and commit murder. You bastard, you better stop talking about this bullshit. It's all my fault. I'm sorry I'm always bothering you. I've decided as an apology I'm going to commit murder. Are there any charcoal briquettes in here somewhere? I'm pretty sure I found some at the supermarket. Stop it, Akane, Nagito, Ibuki, you guys stay put. You're wrong, I'm not Nagito. To tell you the truth, Nagito Komaeda is a fake name. I'm sorry I kept it a secret till now. Oh, I see. She's believing him again, so serious. Man, whatever, I feel so great today. This despair disease is awesome. Despair, 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 despair. It's amazing, you all should get it too. We are all done for. There's no such thing as hope. We all have to die from this despair disease. That's the only way. Dump. He collapsed. Nagito? Now that I've given you a new motive, how will things develop? Will the killing start after everyone gets the despair disease, or even before that? I'm so excited about it, I'm just gonna stand around naked. Just kidding, I'm always naked. Damn it, Nekomaru's incident just happened and now this? Where did the peaceful mood that lasted till yesterday go? This is bad, Nagito is foaming at the mouth. She's right, I've never seen foam that color before. It's an ephemerally rare color, normally only found in the depths of the Netherworld Sea. In this case, the color doesn't matter, so let's hurry him over to the hospital. Got it, I help out. What should we do about Akane and Nibuki? We are definitely going to bring them too, we don't know what they will do if we leave them alone. Hey bastards, can you walk? Allow me to confirm, I just have to alternate the movements of my left and right leg, correct? Oh, then I will walk, so don't leave me. Then let's go. With the deceased in tow and Nagito, whose condition was clearly worsening, we rushed over to the hospital. But this kind of motive is impossible. An actual despair disease, and there's a possibility that it might be passed along. What the heck, Reno? Damn it, what should I do? You guys need Pfizer for it. I will go make the infected change their clothes and then I have them sleep in the patient's room. Understood, so I just have to change my clothes, correct? I'm scared of changing. Anyway, everyone else, please wait here. As she supported all three of them with her shoulders, Mika disappeared into the depths of the hospital. Damn it, I never expected us to get sick. What's going to happen? I would not mind if Nagito Maggot Ito retire permanently. Is Mikan gonna personally change their clothes? What's wrong with it? Does that include Nagito too? Isn't that a little bad? There's no need to panic. Even I attend the needs of my 4 dark devils of destruction. Don't lump hamsters and teenage boys together. Hey, is this stupid conversation going to last much longer? Shouldn't we be seriously thinking about what we need to do from now on and stuff? What we need to do from now on, Fuyuhiko? Looks like things are getting pretty strange. But now's not the time for us to do our best. We need to stand firm until Nekomaru comes back. Don't overwork yourself too much though, your wound hasn't fully healed yet. I can't slack off now. I can't jerk off now. This disease, it resembles a nearness the Demon King once unleashed long ago to wipe out a large country. There is no reason it would work against me, the supreme overlord of ice. Oh, the ice in USA? So I'm wondering if it's gonna crash or like brick my PC or whatever. I don't know why this fucking shit happens. I genuinely don't have this fucking game anymore on my external HDD, so it shouldn't happen. If it happens, I'm gonna be so fucking mad, guys. I'm gonna be so fucking mad. I'm gonna break like objects on the desk, which I usually don't do. I am worried about those 3, but is there a chance that Mikan will catch it while she is tending to them? We should consider that too. Chiaki, sorry, not Chika. Monokuma said the disease was spread by insects we can't see with our eyes. Would bug repellent from the supermarket help? Sayonji? That disease sure looks dangerous, Nagito. Akane and Ibuki aren't acting normal. If it spreads to anyone else, a killing is bound to happen. Based on their observed behavior, I cannot deny that. But those guys aren't being considerate. I want them to at least have the decency to consider committing suicide before they start bothering us. Hey Hiyoko, I know it can't be that easy. So it's important to make sure we don't end up catching the disease. Make sure, what do you mean? Jeez, why don't you get it? We need to isolate them from us so they won't spread the disease. Isolate? If you can't cure it, the only option is to stop it from spreading. Even a preschooler knows that. But still, isn't isolating them a bit too harsh? Hey, if everyone catches the despair disease, we won't be able to do anything about it anymore, you know? You're right, there's no way we should allow it to spread. Hold on a second. Essentially, you mean we need to quarantine them inside the hospital, right? Chiaki, don't tell me you also agree with this? It's to prevent the killing. As long as the disease is Monokuma's motive, if we just ignore it, the killing will happen again. To prevent that, we also have to prevent the disease from spreading, that's why we need to quarantine them. Even if we quarantine them, who's gonna take care of them? Mikan's gonna stay here anyway. She's been touching the infected all over, so it's possible she's already caught the disease. But there's no way we can leave her by herself. Then why don't you stay too? Huh? Now that I think about it, you touched them with you when you took their temperature, right? Oh. So I leave the rest to you. Contact me if something happens. Contact you? How are we supposed to do that? Oh right, we need to think of a way to communicate. If we keep meeting in person, we could catch the disease. So I let you handle that, Kozuichi. Yeah, I got it. Fret not, we are not going to abandon you. I shall station myself nearby in case anything happens. Nearby. There is a motel on this island. Until this matter is resolved, we shall stay the night there. What? Do we really have to stay at such a dirty place? What are we supposed to do if we can't immediately get here if something happens? Didn't they fucking get the... Because Sayonji didn't go into the motel. Akane went into the motel. And who has caught it? Ibuki? Why would Ibuki catch the thing though? Who has caught it? Nagito. I think Nagito was also in. It's possible that they have caught it at the motel. So this is gonna be saddening. Saddening? What the fuck was I trying to say? Also, if the disease is airborne, the hotel on the first island might already be unsafe. You must be vigilant about protection. I have those who I must protect. They are just hamsters, dude. That is an unkind thing to say, you fiend. How dare you call my four dark devils of destruction hamsters? Fine, I just stay at the hotel. Motel, okay? Just... Oh, jeez, how annoying. Even it's a quarantine, we are still gonna be on the same island, so just call us if something happens. What? What are you frustrated for? This is obviously a trap. Monokuma's goal is to separate us as a group. Is it really okay for us to fall for that? It's not like we have stopped being friends. Let's don't let the killing happen ever again. We can't prevent it if everyone gets sick, you know? I think that's the only way to prevent it though. Yeah, that's right, man. There's no way we are gonna lose together here, you know? Because if that happens, then Monokuma gets what he wants. Hey Hiyoko, what did you say to me earlier? Something about me being the first one to get cut off. What's wrong with that? This must be that moment. It's not like Mikan and Hajime are enough people. Are you saying you're gonna stay here too? You too? This life of mine is spare anyway. Fine then, do whatever you want. Hey Fuyuko, are you sure you might be endangering yourself, you know? Don't make me repeat myself. You're really okay with this? Then I'm gonna leave the rest to you too. Whatever's happening over here, just leave it to us. We make sure to keep the disease from spreading. Come on, shouldn't you guys head over to the motel before you catch the disease? I'm sorry we are forcing this upon you like this. Not that... No, what everyone's saying is true, so it's okay. Thank you, both of you. I won't let your feelings go to waste. We make sure to find out the mystery of the despair disease while you are all here. I think probably. I would really prefer if she had a more confident sounding catchphrase. Now then, I shall excuse myself. I am counting on you. But I make sure to figure out some way to communicate later. Bye bye, do your best and try to stay alive. And just like that, the others left, leaving me and Fuyuko at the hospital. I never expected it would turn out like this. It's not like it's their fault, it's the bastard Monokuma's fault. I can't believe he would actually arrange something as irritating as a disease. Thank you for waiting. They have finally finished changing, everyone's resting in their rooms. Why is it just you two? You know. Oh, I know, they must have left to get fruits to bring back later. Everyone's so kind, I'm so glad everyone is so thoughtful over their friends. Well, like I said, we're all equals when we are sick. Let's all work together and do our very best. Hajime, I'm sorry, but I'll let you handle the explanation. That's quite the burden I have to bear. And so we decided to split into two groups. In the hospital there are 3 people who caught Monokuma's despair disease, Akane, Nagita and Ibuki. There's also Mikan who's nursing them back to health, and the safeguard for Yuka and myself. Altogether 6 people are staying at the hospital. Cherokee, Gundam, Kazuichi, Sonya and Hiyoko are staying at the motel on the same island. As for Nekomori, he's not back yet. But anyway, until we do something about this despair disease, our current situation isn't going to change. But we have no clue what we need to do. Seriously, what should we do? I'm like seriously considering who's gonna die here. Like it's gonna happen. Huh? I suddenly woke up. And if I woke up, that means I fell asleep without realizing it. Earlier I discussed it with Fuyuko and we decided we would take turns resting. That's right, that's why I came to this encore room on the second floor of the hospital. I haven't been sleeping well the past few days, so a sudden drowsiness overtook me. And I was asleep, which is a good thing, but my body feels really heavy for some reason. No, it's not just heavy, it feels somewhat soft and... What the fuck? I can't breathe? No, don't. She caught the disease. Hajime, are you okay? Your complexion is a bluish purple shade. It might be a severe kyonedic reaction. Hajime, can you hear me? Get a hold of yourself. Mikon finally got off me, grabbed my shoulders and began shaking me intensely. Somehow that was enough to get my consciousness back to drift back to reality. Hajime, you have regained consciousness. I'm so glad I thought you died. Me too, I seriously thought I was gonna die. I'm sorry I thought about taking a rest in the encore room, but you were already asleep, so that doesn't mean you can climb on top of me. Then I'll be on bottom next time. What the fuck? That's seriously not what I'm talking about. What are you guys doing? Fuyuko? No, this is... I really hope you didn't get the wrong idea. Are you guys sleeping together? You dirty rotten bastard, you guys fucking ask questions. Seriously, guy, you got it all this all wrong. We don't have time for that. Nagito is in danger. Danger what? When I peeked inside his room earlier, it looked like he wasn't breathing. Huh? This is bad. Now's not the time for us to rest. Mikon vigorously leapt out of the bed and ran out of the encore room. Hajime, now's not the time for you to be pitching a tent. We need to hurry. Seriously, I'm not. Fuyuko and I chased after Mikon and she ran into Nagito's room. Nagito, please get a hold of yourself. Despite Mikon's desperate pleas, I didn't see Nagito react at all. There's no way he died, right? The body discovery announcement isn't playing, right? Fidget. Damn it, he's totally waiting for it. This looks very bad. Mikon-san? Mikon, is Nagito alright? It looks like his breathing has returned. Really? But still, his condition is unpredictable and that's putting it lightly. How light is that? Is it sweet potato soft? If so, that's pretty light. Please don't interfere. Hey, look, isn't Nagito mouth moving? You're right, he might be trying to say something. Nagito, what happened? As she said his name, Mikon softly tilted her ear toward Nagito's lips. What did he say? Apparently his condition has improved and he feels quite refreshed. Since Monokuma said that Nagito has the liar disease, he probably means the opposite and actually feels really crappy. But what's going to happen if he just dies? We are not going to have a class trial, right? Don't talk like that. Nagito is never going to die. I will save him by any means necessary. I see. Got it. Now I leave Nagito's life to you. Yes. Far from her usual self, Miko responded assertively and went back to tending Nagito. If you stay here any longer, we might just get in the way. Then follow me. While you were resting, the goods arrived. I gotta show them to you. The goods? Aren't something dangerous, right? Let's go to the lobby. There's no reaction from Nagito. Nagito's starting breathing again, but his condition is unpredictable. Let's hurry up and go. Nagito's life is my responsibility. I will save him by any means necessary. Yes, let's leave. Nagito's gonna be fine. This game is really edging me. What's up? Let's hurry up and go. Hey Fuyuhiko, what did you mean when you said good? Look on top of the reception desk. On top of the reception desk? Camera. What? Really? I can only click on this thing. Fuyuhiko is talking about this, right? It looks like a monitor in a camera unit. Hey, what is this? Perfect timing, the blue light is blinking. Does something happen when this blinks? Seeing is believing, as they say. Try pressing the button just below that light. Just have to press the button? I did what Fuyuhiko said and pressed the button. Hey, is this Hajime? Loud and clear. Looks like it's perfectly connected. Kozuchi, then this is... Yeah, that's right. That's the way to communicate he was talking about. Looks like it's time for the ultimate mechanic to shine. How about it? This is what I've been working on. Remember that alley with all those shady looking street booths? That's where I found this. It's a surveillance camera for household use and I just tweaked it a little. So now it's basically a video chat device. Well, it's pretty hit or miss video chat, huh? It's true we don't have to worry about getting infected with this. So it may be a hassle, but we'll be contacting each other with this from now on, okay? This was only a test run this time, so I guess this should be pretty fun. Okay then, see ya later. Alligator. Kozuchi left this while you were resting. The surveillance camera unit comes with a surveillance camera and a surveillance monitor. Anything the camera records is broadcast live on the monitor, so you prepare two of these sets and swap each of their cameras. I see, by swapping the cameras, his monitor will display what's on my camera and vice versa. Apparently he also modified it a little. He widened its narrow communication range beyond just household use. But even so, he still had the limit, so apparently the signal can't reach from the hospital to the motel. Then we can't communicate between the hospital and the motel. You didn't notice? He was contacting you just now from the music venue near the motel. From there, the signal reaches the hospital with no problems. But they are staying at the motel, right? What happens if we can't reach them when we need to? I thought the same thing, so we arranged times for us to contact each other. It's set up for us to communicate 30 minutes after Murukuma's morning and evening announcements. Our next contact with them is going to be tomorrow morning, don't sleep in. He's well prepared, expected of the heir of an enormous organization. I actually like Fujiko now. What is it? Nothing. I really like you, dude. Grown into a really good character. This is what I like about these type of games, is that it's not just playing characters. Yeah, 10 PM, fuck it up, Barack Obama, fucking fascist dictator. Is that time already, huh? Now then, where should I sleep tonight? Are you planning to use the encore room with a certain someone again? Like I said, it's not what it looked like. Hey, aren't you misunderstanding? A hospital is a facility for sick people, so it's not for lodgings or young romantic trysts, you know. You too? What are you talking about? Oh, I see, your generation has fallen out of the habit of looking at bulletin boards. Come on, take a look at the bulletin board. There's a notice on there, right? Notice on the bulletin board. What you talking about, bruh? Come on, take a look at the bulletin board. There's a notice on there, right? Notice? You mean the piece of paper? Bulletin board. Notice. Is he talking about this? Eating, drinking is forbidden within a hospital building. Also disregarding patients who need to be accompanied. Overnight stays by non-patients are expressly forbidden. Fuck you, man. Right, it's like the notices you often see inside hospitals. You can stay overnight here. There is one patient who needs to be accompanied. Oh, you're talking about Nagito, right? Then I just allow one person to accompany him. The rest of you need to hurry up and get out of here. Hospital precautions, bias. He should have said so sooner. Only one person can stay the night and there's no way we can make Mikan leave. I guess we have no choice, we should head back to our cottages then. You're right, even if we stay here, we probably won't be able to do anything. After explaining the circumstances to Mikon, we decided to go back to our cottages for the time being. This is very unlucky, because I feel like this is what's gonna cause the murder, is that we are not there anymore. Anybody can walk in, anybody can kill anyone. Thing is, I don't like this. It's either Akane or Ibuki dying. That's that I can see, or Mikon. These are the three characters that I can see dying in this chapter. I don't want either of them to die. So Riko and I are going to be the only ones sleeping in our cottages tonight. I'm a little worried. No, the ones who are stuck in the hospital should be more worried. What's the point of me getting so worried? Alright, when I wake up tomorrow, I go to the hospital right away. I feel bad leaving Mikon alone. I guess for now I should try and get some sleep. Basado. Cooking class. Today we're gonna learn how to make taiyaki. The first thing you need is a time machine. We will travel back in time to the Meiji period and meet a person named Seijiro Kanbe. He used to bake and sell turtle-shaped pastries, but unfortunately they're never sold all that well. It's important that you gently cheer him up because he's gonna be disappointed in himself when you meet him. From there, get serious and insist that he try making his pastries fish-shaped because they will sell better. Once that happens, he will happily bake his pastries in the shape of a fish. And as a final touch, name these pastries taiyaki. Okay, with this you are finally finished making taiyaki. This concludes Monokuma's cooking class. Yep. I'm worried about Mikan and the others. I should hurry over to the hospital. The moment I got out of bed, I immediately left my cottage and headed over to the hospital. Why even sleep? Is it forbidden to not sleep? Yo, you came early today. You're the one who's early. Well, I just got here. So what should we do now? There's still a little time before we need to make contact. Wanna go to Nagito's room and check up on him? Yeah, I'm worried about how he's doing. Worried? Why do I have to worry about a guy like him? Still. What happened? Weren't you gonna go to Nagito's room? Is the surveillance camera unit that Kozuichi prepared apparently made some modifications. It's set up so that we can use this to communicate with everyone at the motel. I guess his ultimate mechanic, the ITEL, isn't just for show. As I recall, the transmission is going to be 30 minutes after the morning and evening Monokuma announcements. I should try hard not to forget that. Yeah, I really have to try hard not to forget 30 minutes after each announcement. Really fucking hard. What happened? Weren't you gonna go to Nagito's room? Mikan, how's Nagito doing? Same as usual, no, actually he might be worse than yesterday. Fucking serious? His pulse is extremely weak, he might slip into critical condition sometime today. Is he that sick? But as long as I'm his nurse, I will never let Nagito die. Ever. I do understand how you feel, but don't overexert yourself, okay? Hey Hajime, it's almost time to start the connection. We need to head over to the lobby. Yeah, got it. After being reminded how powerless I am, I left Nagito's room. God damn it, man. God damn it, man. God damn it, man. Let's hurry over to the lobby. Opportunities for two-way communication are limited, you know. What the fuck? She has a banana up there. Bed? This is definitely a hospital bed. Because I wouldn't have known that if he doesn't say that. Akane? Wow. Hey Akane, what happened? You're making a scary face. I'm sorry, so cause I'm weak. Was I making a scary face? Your worry is showing up on your face, you bastard. You're just gonna keep scaring her. Let's go already. Yeah, I'm sure you're right. Hospital. Patient's room. Looks like this is an open room. There shouldn't be anyone inside. Oh, this is saddening. That's definitely one of the three girls. Yeah, this is definitely the hospital bed. Sup? Excuse me, you don't look so well. Did something happen? It's nothing, I'm fine. I understand you are fine, then I'm not going to worry. It wouldn't be strange if Ibuki got worse like Nagito. Ok. This is such a weird situation we are in. The incoming signal light is blinking. Looks like they are already waiting. Let's hurry up and start the connection. Yeah, you're right. I pressed the button underneath the blinking light and monitor instantly lit up. Looks like the camera and the monitor had no problem making connection. Soon enough, a familiar face showed up on the other side of the monitor. Hello, how is it? Can you see my handsome face? Yeah, I can see you real clear. We are good on our end too. I can totally see your broke ass faces. It might be best if I tell the others about Nagito's condition. Hey, are you the only one over there? Nope, we are all here except for Hiyoko. What happened to Hiyoko? It seems we all look like aberrant enemies in the eyes of that coward. She has locked herself in her room. She said from the other side of the door that she won't come out until this bad disease has been cured. She's even being cautious around the others in the motel, huh? Looks like they are also in the testy situation. So how about you? How are you guys doing? Yeah, about that. To tell you the truth, Nagito is actually in serious danger. I already know he's seriously dangerous. No, not that. He's seriously wandering the border between life and death. What did you say? But he is going to be okay, right? Nagito is going to get better. First Nekomaru, then Nagito. This ain't funny at all. But for now, we really can't say that. You really can't say that's impossible? Monomi, why are you on that side? Because it would be dangerous if I got close to the hospital, since I don't even know what's going on there. You are really pissing me off. Like, why does a stupid stuffed animal need to be cautious about the disease? Please don't discriminate. That despair disease is horrible. It's a dangerous disease that can even destroy this island. So until we figure out how to deal with it, I will be on this side. Blip. Before I could respond to Monomi, Fuyuko cut the connection. That shitty stuffed animal, she seriously pissed me off. Ah, damn it, I'm going outside to cool off. Fuyuko practically spat those words before he went outside. Anyway, all we can do is wait. Just wait patiently until the situation improves and changes for the better. I feel like there's not gonna be free time events anymore. That's why we waited patiently, because waiting patiently was the only thing we could do. We waited patiently. On a side note, why can't I relax when I'm in a hospital? I paced back and forth around the hospital lobby. Fuyuko entered and left the hospital many times, and time just kept passing by. This is so weird. This is so weird. This is interesting though. I'm still on case free, by the way, and I think this is like the 10th recording? Dude, fuck this communist dictator Monokuma. It feels like a lot of stuff got skipped over and now it's nighttime already. It's almost time for tonight's transmission. We should go back to our cottages when that's done. It's fucking annoying to keep going back and forth though. But before we go back, can we check on Nagito one more time? Go for it, leave this transmission thing to me. They are not gonna have a new clue anyway, I can handle this. I'll leave it to you. Ibuki? What are you doing here? You need to be resting. To tell you the truth, I have been getting quite bored doing nothing but sleeping. Also, it would just trouble you if I slept all the time, so I was hoping I can help you with anything. But it's better if I'm sleeping, correct? Yeah, just get some rest for now. It would be a big help if you got better soon. Yes, understood. It's kind of scary. I hope she gets better real soon. Just as you ordered, I am getting proper rest, so please do not worry. It's night time again. It's so dark. I'm so scared. I'm gonna get eaten by ghosts. Usually she would be more like I beat the crap out of ghosts. Akane acting like this just isn't Akane. Mikan's too focused on caring for Nagito, she hasn't even noticed that I entered the room. Has she been caring for him this whole time? Hey Mikan. Hey Mikan. No matter how many times I talk to her, she's not responding. Her back is turned toward me as she focused on caring for Nagito. I peeked over Mikan's shoulder and said, Hey Mikan, are you okay? Looks like you finally noticed. Please don't surprise me, I almost got wet. Wet? Oh, did you come by to check on Nagito? I just wanted to see how he's doing, but you look pretty tired too. Isn't it better you get a little rest? I hope I'm not mistaken, that would be really embarrassing. Are you by chance worried about me? Yeah, pretty much. Thank you very much, I remember this moment until the day I die. I'm starting to get my energy back, so I get back to taking care of Nagito. I hope she understood what I said, but she's working so hard it would be bad if I kept getting in her way. That's exactly how I felt, so I decided to just shut up and go back to the lobby. Despair moment. Yo, how's Nagito doing? I'm more worried about Mikan than Nagito. She looks like she has had no time to rest. Nagito's probably not doing so well. What about you? Are you guys done with the transmission? As I expected, we've wrapped it up quickly, like they had nothing new to report. They are apparently trying to find a cure somehow, but there hasn't been any progress. So on both our ends, it looks like we had no results. Oh well, let's look forward to tomorrow. What? With a depressingly heavy mood riding on our backs, we headed back to our cottages. My worries have piled so high that one side just isn't enough. And the more I think about it, it's like I'm slowly being sucked deeper and deeper into an endless pit. I guess for today, I should just go to sleep. It's best if I not dwell on it too much. And not just that, the first thing in the morning, I need to go to the hospital again. I kept telling myself that I sighed one last time and slowly closed my eyes. Out of the blue, a hazy scene began to take a shape. From the depths of my consciousness, it slowly took its time, hazily, like watercolor paint suspended in water, slowly, hazily. That was a classroom from somewhere, a classroom that I have seen before, but I don't know where. I can hear voices, somebody's talking. Did you hear? Isn't it amazing? Apparently he's been accepted into Hope's Peak Academy. But was he that exceptional? Those are noises. I'm dully staring out the window, pretending not to listen. I don't want to listen, but even if I don't want to listen, the noises leap into my ears. Oh, you don't know? Know what? Apparently you don't have to be exceptional to get into Hope's Peak Academy, but it's an academy that recruits only exceptional students from around the world, right? I wanted to cover my ears. I wanted to run to the place I deserve to be, not here, to the place where I can be more confident. Wow, I never knew that way was possible, so he's the same too, obviously. I mean, he doesn't have any special talents that Hope's Peak Academy would be interested in. He's Just a normal guy who can be found anywhere. Well, admiring the academy is free, but it must be tough for the parents who have to write the check. Leave me alone, you fucking cocksuckers. Fucking cocksucker. I just want to become someone who's confident in myself, you fucking pieces of shit, garbages. Fucking red people. What is this anyway? What are they talking about? Why can't I remember? Who am I? Fucking red pieces of shits. Oh my god. Did you know that talking about personal failure is a good way to break ice when meeting new people? So I'm gonna tell you my story of personal failure. In the wide world I live in, propriety is a symbol of power. That's why I decided to write a fake love letter to myself so I could brag about it to others. I was bragging about it to my friend, but unfortunately all I had was an envelope. When my friend wanted me to show him the unwritten letter, I was in a real bind. So I showed him a blank piece of paper and said this. This letter was written with special ink. Only those chosen by God can see it. When I said that, he was all, that love letter is brimming with passion. However, things started looking bad at that point. The other people around us started praising him because they thought he really could read the letter. That's when he started hugging everyone's attention as a divine messenger of God, and eventually he was worshipped by society. Now he uses his followers to sell shady vases for a quick buck. Thanks to my big mouth, he became a multimillionaire. How regretful, what an epic fail. That was my story of personal failure. What did you think of it? Is the ice broken? Since you listened to me, wanna buy this vase? It's in pretty high demand, but I give you a deal on it cause I like you so much. It's morning, but for some reason my body is heavy. No, not just heavy, it's somewhat soft and really hot. Mikon? Wait a minute. I can't believe it. Others die of thirst while I drown. I can't breathe. Man, you stop moving now I can finally relax and sleep. Wait, huh? Cyanosis again. Hajime's gone limp. Please get a hold of yourself. Oh, you regained consciousness? I'm so glad. I thought you died from suffocation. Mika, why are you here? The Monaco announcement hasn't aired yet. Now that you mention it, I came here to wake you up, but it seems like I accidentally fall asleep. What kind of accident is that? But good news, you see Nagita's condition has stabilized. Really? And I rushed over to let you guys know, but for Yuiko's room was locked, so... Oh yeah, my lock is still broken, thanks Ibuki. Anyway, please hurry over, Nagito can probably be saved. Yeah, got it. I quickly got dressed and headed over to the hospital with Mikon. Is Mikon? So Mikon is usually very distant or like... what's the right word here? Shy? No, not shy. The personality trait where somebody constantly apologizes for everything because they thinking that they have done something wrong. But the opposite what that would be to sleep in somebody's bed on top of them so they suffocate. That's right. Although I did wonder why it was necessary to be so pumped up for someone like Nagito. Oh well, best not to think about it. Nagito is in his patient room. Please hurry and see how he's doing. Imagine he's dead. Yeah, seems like putting the game on SSD really worked. It's so weird though. Like it was really shitting itself just because the Monokuma announcement hasn't played yet, so I believe Ibuki is still sleeping. I don't really know if that's true or not though. I'm sorry I spoke without your permission, but it would be better if we woke her up, so please check on Nagito first. You're right. Nagito is in his patient room. Please hurry and see how he's doing. You know the only thing I'm missing from this game? He's stable now, but I'm still worried. Why don't you check on Nagito first? Yeah, you're right. One thing I'm missing from this game is like the insanely over-the-top characters. Like Genocide Jack in Danganronpa 1, how Leon apparently didn't. Or like, he did that killing purposefully and he wasn't ashamed of himself, and how, what was his name? Some German name. Danganronpa 1 characters. The one who killed Hifumi and whatever. Celestia Ludenberg. Yeah. Oh yeah, Danganronpa 1 had alter ego, and Hifumi fell in love with the alter ego. I've forgotten so much about that game, man. Then I saw Nagito, who managed to sit up in his bed. Nagito, can you hear me? Hajime came by to see how you were doing. The twin Ibukis are singing. I see Ibuki must have been a twin duo. The Veronicas, is he supposed to be cured? It's not like it's completely cured, but he was just able to recover from this critical condition. They were utilizing their characteristic as twins, and they have been taking turns appearing before me, which means there are actually 17 people on this island. The Veronicas, that's the answer. After seeing this, it might have been better if he stayed quiet just for a little bit longer. I'm so glad. I'm so relieved Nagito regained consciousness. I'm so glad. I feel dizzy, somehow everything is spinning around me. Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right? Then if you insist, I will use the encore room from upstairs. You must be mentally exhausted, so it's better if you relax in the lobby instead. Yeah, I'll do that. Then even though it's the morning, good night. Mika wobbled around a bit, then left the room. She's definitely exhausted. But it's understandable, I mean, she fell asleep when she was supposed to come wake me up. All alone with Hajime, huh? I can't stand being in the same room as you. Don't worry, I'm leaving. You should focus on curing the crappy disease of yours. Yeah, hurry up and go away. I don't want to see your face anymore. Don't lie to me, you motherfucker. What are you doing? Hurry up and go away. I don't want to see your face anymore. Ah. Maiva, good morning. The morning Kunuma announcer should be starting, so I should wait at the lobby for the transmission. Huh? The surveillance camera unit, its light is blinking, but that's weird, it's not transmission time yet. If the light is blinking, it's received some sort of transmission from the other side, right? But it's pretty early, we haven't even received the Monokuma announcement yet. It might be something urgent though. So if so, there's no way I can make them wait until Fuyuhiko gets here. Alright, even if it's just me, I should receive the transmission. I reach my hand and press the reception button on the surveillance camera unit. Huh? Upon first glance, I immediately knew it wasn't a normal video. A slowly swaying dim light is shining on the black curtains. It felt like some sort of ritual was about to begin. Is this light from a candle? But what was the creepiest of all was the rope hanging from the ceiling. The end of the rope was tied in a loop, and beneath it there was a stepladder. It was like gallows. What is this? I didn't understand at all what's going on at the music venue, and that's when it happened. The moment I saw a silhouette slowly entering the frame from the other side of the screen, chills ran down my spine as if someone was dragging ice on me. A person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head. What the? As I raised my voice in surprise, the person in the hospital gown slowly started moving and began climbing to the step ladder. Slowly they took their time climbing it. They reached over the rope hanging from the ceiling. You're kidding me. And at that moment, the screen suddenly went pitch black, probably because the candle, the only source of light, had gone out. Hey, no matter what I said, there was no response from the darkness on the other side, on the other end of the monitor. What the heckerino is this? What's going on? What in the world is going on? No, it doesn't matter. I have to do something about this. I might still be able to make it. I need to hurry over to the music venue. I rushed out of the hospital and ran over to the music venue where the transmission was made. Just now, that was the morning Monokuma announcement. Fuyuko should be arriving here shortly. No, I don't have time to wait for him. I gotta get to the music venue. What on earth happened here, guys? What on earth happened here, guys? What on earth happened here, guys? Please let me make it. I rushed into the music venue with a prayer in my heart. It's bound to happen, but I completely forgot. Prayers mean nothing on this island. Oh. No! No! Ibuki! No! No! I was too late? What the hell is this? It's the hot air inside the music venue. I couldn't keep myself from shouting. Hot air? Why is it hot? Why is it so hot? What is this strange hot air inside this music venue? No, now's not the time to worry. More importantly, why isn't anybody coming? What is everyone doing? Oh, the body discovery announcement. That's right, that hasn't been any announcement yet. That's why nobody noticed yet. Then I need to hurry and let the others know. From here, the motel is close by. There should be a lot of able-bodied people who can help me there. I should hurry. Why don't you just help her? They don't immediately die. Ran to the motel as fast as I could, trying desperately not to trip over my own feet. Hey, somebody get out of here. As soon as I arrived at the motel, I started shouting for help as loud as I could. I was wondering who was making such infernal racket, so it was you. Goddamn, something awful has happened. Don't tell me you intend to spread the pathogenic bacteria so you can take us all down with you. I won't let you. If you want to pass, you must defeat me first. What happened? Is there a problem? Fighting is not allowed. It's worse than trouble. There's a body. Huh? Didn't you hear me? Body was found. Body? Could it be, do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all? Hold on. Hajime, is that true? Of course it is. Isn't it obvious? You have seen Nagito's condition, yes? This fiend just has the same symptoms as him. But there's no way we shouldn't check it out, because if Hajime is telling the truth, that means it happened again, right? You're killing? If that's true, we need to check it out. If that is the case, I will not stop you. Leave this place to me, and you fiends go on ahead. No need to worry, I will catch up with you easily. That sounds like famous last words. Chiyaku, can you go? It's better if we hurry, right? No need to worry, what do you think I am? No matter the trap, if it is a mere child's play compared to me, I shall destroy any and all traps. What, is it really true, you know, Amber? Just saying out loud is horrifying. You seriously are a loud one, your presence alone ruins tense situations. My presence ruins tense situations? That sounds like an important problem. How long have I been making that mistake? Ever since your character was formed. That goes for you too. You certainly talk big now. Do these guys get along? If what Hajime said is true, it's better if we hurry. Yeah, this is interesting because Hajime, Mikan, why are you here? Perfect timing, please help us, Hajime. Help us? Hajime, someone's coming from over there. Hajime and Chiaki, what are you guys doing here? Fuyuko, why are you here too? Isn't it obvious I'm looking for Ibuki? Looking for Ibuki? I was planning to rest in the encore room, but I wanted to check on everyone before I did that, and Ibuki is missing from the hospital all of a sudden. Huh? So what Hajime was saying earlier. Everyone, let's hurry. Hurry where? To the music venue, don't ask, just follow. Music venue. Is Ibuki going to be there? Fuck, man. I like Ibuki the most. Why does it have to be this way? Is Ibuki going to be at the music venue? Sadly, yes. Someone ordered her to hang herself, probably, that's what happened. Literally. Kill yourself now. My wound hasn't completely healed yet, don't make me run too much. Is Ibuki inside here? The only way to know is to go inside and confirm if that hang body is really Ibuki. Is Ibuki in here? You made me run this far, there better be something worth seeing in there. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh well, maybe I'm thinking too much. Sadly no, it's Ibuki dead. Let's go. I clenched my teeth and reached my hand over the door. Clatter, clatter, clatter. Huh? What the heck? Why is it locked? That doesn't make sense. I mean, I was able to go through here just a few minutes ago. Then why don't we try from another entrance? This is the only entrance to the music venue. There isn't even a window where we can go through. Why is it locked? I don't understand it myself, but if we won't open it, the only thing we can do is force our way through. I wonder if that's gonna be possible. Of the four of us, two of us are girls, you know. It doesn't matter if you can do it or not, we have to try. Let's go, we all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go! At Fuyuko's signal, we charge into the door at full speed. Bam. Oh, the door moved. Maybe it will open easily after all. Yeah, even with two girls here. Alright, one more time. At Fuyuko's signal, we charge into the door one more time. Slam. It was like a live performance had just ended. That moment of silence just before the audience breaks out in thunderous applause. And a few minutes after the silence, a scream surfaced. What? What? There wasn't just a hanged body. There was also another body, a suspended body belonging to Hiyoko. What the fuck? Two of them died. Okay, so that's how the game is gonna write out two characters in chapter 3. That's like a tendency, I guess. That's happened in the first game as well. Now we have to look for two bodies. Yes, we get it, you fascist dictator. Yes, we get it, you communist dictator. What the fuck happened here? Two body discovery announcements in a row, that means. The hanged body with a handbag on its head. Hyoko's suspended body. Both of these bodies have been discovered at the same time. What is this? Hiyoko, and who the hell is that other one wearing the handbag? Could it be two victims? But when I was here earlier, I didn't see Hyoko's body. I only saw that hanged body over there. Not even 10 minutes passed, but still, why? What is this? Impossible, 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 impossible. It's impossible for killings to happen on this island. Shut up, you fucking idiot. For now, we should lower that person wearing the handbag to the ground. Leaving it like that is just too sad. Yes! But what about preserving the scene of the crime? Who the fuck cares about that? There's a control panel for the pattern lighting on the wing on the stage. You can lower the body with that one. Fuyuko ran over to the wing on the stage and pressed the button on the control panel. Roar! The motorized sound like the growl of a starving beast. The pattern lighting slowly descended. When it descended enough for us to reach it, we all worked together to lower the body. Now I'm going to take off the handbag, okay? Oh my god. Even though I expected it, I still didn't want to confront that reality. Under the handbag, there was no denying that face I saw belonged to Ibuki. Damn it. It's all my fault. If I only did a better job watching over Ibuki. You're wrong, it's not your fault, Mika. No matter how we feel, the one at fault is... Jeez, it feels like someone died in here or something. So you finally showed up, the root of all evil. How dare you call your big brother the root of all evil? I even went to the trouble of bringing everyone for you. Bringing everyone. Ah, what the hell is going on here? Ibuki and Hiyoko? So 2 people have been killed. Oh there, that's not all. I also summoned the others who were at the hospital. Others? Looks like another serious incident occurred while I was unaware. I can't believe they did such a horrible thing. Nagito Akane, are you okay? Of course. What do you mean, of course? We're talking about the disparities. Geez, you guys, the stuff is totally over now. Over? Yeah, because I got bored. For a silly reason? And now that the killing has started, there's no need to keep the motive around anymore. Yeah, the disparities is gone now, so you don't have to worry about it anymore. What the heck? That's impossible. How can you spread the disease and cure it so easily? Oh, who cares about that itty bitty details? What matters is that it's already been cured. So let's go back to our main topic and proceed as usual. The Monokuma file. I'll be waiting at the class trial. Do your best to investigate. Again, we have to do this again? We have no choice. Like last time, if this means one of us killed these 2, then we cannot let this be. Why do we have to do this? Thinking like that won't do anything and we have to do this. If you don't do anything, we'll all be executed. Abandon your over-dependence and complaints this instant. Those have no place in this world. But what about Nekomori? What's going to happen to him? Is he not going to participate this time? Is that even allowed? Nekomaru. Huh? That's strange, I'm crying. What happened to me? Looks like lingering after effects of the despair disease is nothing for you to worry about. You okay? Fortunately, it seems like I have nothing to worry about. Since you had the liar disease, your after effects could be lies, maybe? Please, leave Nekomaru to me. Everyone must focus on investigating, so I must do my very best. Alright, I will definitely bring back Nekomaru and win everyone's trust. It seems we should leave Nekomaru to Monomi. What about guarding this area? Do we still need it? I'll stay. I still don't feel good yet. It's better if I stay here too, right? I should perform the autopsy again, right? Then I leave that to you. Then let's get started so we can end this nightmare for good. That's right, we need to end this. We need to finish this once and for all. I know there's no way you can believe one of us did this. But for those two's sake, we need to find out the truth. And then we need to end this nightmare once and for all. Like, I've been putting up with this for a while, but why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot. It's because your clothes are so smothering. I seriously can't stand it. I let you guys investigate this place. And so Kazuchi left the music venue under a cloud of grumbling complaints. But it really is hot. In fact, it's swelteringly hot. Why is this? No, before that I need to check the Monokuma fry first. There are 2 victims this time, Ibuki Miyoda and Hiyoko Sayonji. Ibuki Miyoda's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There are no other external injuries. Hiyoko Sayonji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. It appears her death was instant. What the? Is this it? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't going to be a useful clue. Monokuma file #free has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. It's strange, why did the killer kill 2 people? I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you will leave, right? So I don't think it's really necessary to kill 2 people and take that kind of risk. I think what happened here, I'm gonna call it, Sanji was trolling Ibuki, go kill yourself, and she literally did that. And she got surprised, but she also got killed by somebody else. By who? I have no idea. But I think Ibuki's death can be written off of a Sayonji trolling. Just a bit of a trolling, you know? So don't think it's really necessary to kill 2 people and take that kind of risk. I agree with that. Or was there a reason that they had to kill 2 people? Reason for killing 2 people? Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven, so I will definitely find the truth behind this case. That's what I think. Seriously, I would prefer if she had a more confident sounding catchphrase. Sup, man? Hey Hajime, take a look at this. What? Look what's in front of the door. This is a drumstick, right? And it looks like it's broken. What happened to it? If something like that is in front of the door, you think it might be a really big clue? Why would this be a clue? Remember when we came to the music venue? If it won't open, the only thing we can do is force our way through. So this was used to barricade it. I feel you could signal. Yeah. So used to barricade the door. The door was locked when we tried to go inside and the 4 of us charged into the door, but when I examined it, I found out that this door doesn't have a lock at all. The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. If a stick was used to bar the door here, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening? You mean you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. Then how was the killer able to get out? Huh? I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside. Maybe. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, and they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us. You know, they don't use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff. If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere. Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. Oh. Oribuki killed Sayonji. But no, she died first, so it's impossible. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, huh? Like he said, that might be possible, but I heard what you two were discussing. Chucky, that was kinda cool interest. Besides the broken drumstick, I also discovered something interesting. What is it? Look, there's a weird glob where the right and left door touch, see? You're right, what is this? Looks too firm to think it's rubber. Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but as she said that, Chucky bent down, scraped off that semi-transparent glob with her finger. Nom. Why are you putting it in your mouth? Oh, it smells like workshop chemicals. Workshop? And this chewiness? I see, this thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was glob from the start. For instance, it was original liquid that hardened into this. It might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly in the gaps of the door. What are you talking about? Just as I thought, it tastes nasty. Cherokee spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? Glob. Semi-transparent glob has been added to the true bullets section. What is this? Shattered remains of a machine are spread all over the floor. This appears to be a surveillance camera unit. Because we should put it in the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this? Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here? What do you mean? Even if they know they are not being recorded, there is no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera. So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible now. They would hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed it. And what was that thing I saw? Only I saw that, that's the problem. The stapler is tipped over on its side. This must be the stapler ebook used in the video I saw. Isn't that bloodstain? Look, there's blood around the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then it must be Hyoko's blood. That's the only thing I can think of. A bloodstain that probably belongs to Hyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? Stepladder has been added to the true bullet section of your handbook. No, I wanna go back because I... Oh my god. I'm losing it. AC control. This looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right, you might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, I should mess around with it like so. It's running as a heater over 86 degrees Fahrenheit. I know why it's so damn hot. But I turn off the heater for now, that should cool things off a little. As a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you can use this control panel to raise and lower the balloon lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we use this to lower Ibuki's hanged body. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw, it had a dim candlelight ambience to it, and it didn't look like this lighting was used at all. But why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason that would have inconvenienced them? I'm trying to think of a really retarded theory here. It's like what could have happened here. Maybe that's not Ibuki doing that, but the killer. I see, so you noticed too, fiend. Noticed? You didn't notice. Are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item? Look at the baton lighting. You mean that? There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton's lighting. So you finally noticed, but I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lighting one more time, and there is no need. Go, Miracle Golden Hawk, jump P. Now is the time for you to take the flight. Foo ha ha, feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my four dark devils of destruction. Hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up to the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. Choo-choo. He started running around and stuck the slip of paper in rapid circles. And then the paper fluttered downward and was deftly caught by Gundam. Did you see that, motherfucker? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder. Oh, that is amazing. I've never seen a hamster do tricks. They are my four dark devils of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. So what's with that paper? It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells scribbled onto it. It appears it's nothing useful. No, that's not it. There's no doubt this is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, is too unnatural. Hemp bag. Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why did she have a hemp bag on her head, huh? That hemp bag, upon further inspection, there's a monomi decal on the fabric. It looks like this isn't just a normal bag. Rope. It's the rope that was tied to the baton lighting on the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died. From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact this music venue has a storage room where there shouldn't have been any rope in there, which means was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there? That means anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means it would be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it? Excuse me, Mikan, do you have a moment? What's happened? There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right. Yep, got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. Jeez, as usual, I have no idea what he's up to. Didn't kill herself with the rope? What is this candle? There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. The dull light in the video must have been coming from the candle. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used the normal stage lighting. Candle has been added to the True Bullet section of your handbook. With her arms crossed and thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped, it's just dirty. Dirty? So take a close look at the floor. If you look closely, you're right, there's a smudge as if something was wiped up. Wait, this isn't something. Is this bloodstain? Well, a bloodstain isn't strange. Hiyoko's neck was slashed from not far from here. Rather, what's strange is why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it? If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped up the bloodstain. As long as the body is nearby, there's no way they will be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a bloodstain. So what was the killer trying to hide? Ibuku's body lay atop the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. What's this on Ibuki's feet? I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? But shouldn't there be any external injuries on Ibuki? If that's the case, this blood belongs to someone else. Blood on the soles has been added to the True Bullet section of your handbook. Hey Hajime, can I talk to you for a second? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first I didn't know it was Ibuki because of the handbag though. But, I mean, it's dark enough. Can't really see. That's the thing. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from the rope. Which means Ibuki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up. That helps, there's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time, so I wasn't really sure who died first. I'm pretty sure Hiyoko died first. It's like, get it twisted. It's true, their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time. But I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own, so right after that... Wait, hold on. Ibuki climbed the stepladder and died right after. Does that mean she committed suicide? No, that's impossible, because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hiyoko's death afterward. Two different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. Hiyoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She wrapped against the pillar with duct tape and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. Why Hiyoko's kimono is like this? Her kimono is all disheveled, also her sash is tied in the front. Did the killer do this too? When did the killer kill Hiyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hiyoko's body here. If that's the case, Hiyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. I think it was before that, but that was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hiyoko and tied her up in such short amount of time? No. Even if it is possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must have been someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right? Hajime, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way. I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. Help. If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hiyoko's kimono. So I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on, don't tell me you want me to search inside Hiyoko's kimono. That's exactly it. It would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know. Don't mess with me, are you saying there's no problem with now that she's dead? Fine, if you don't want to do it, I just have to ask someone else. Akane. What's up? Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hiyoko's kimono, so can you feel around for that? I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Hiyoko's kimono, right? Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing. Let's see. Akane reached through the duct tape binding Hiyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono. Now she's tied up so tight I can't really reach with my hand. Wait, hold on. There's something... Is this what you were looking for? Is this a key? Looks different than the keys to the cottage, so this may be the key to her motel room. The key to her motel room. If her key was so deep inside her kimono it would be hard to remove. And it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence. Because if this is a trap, they would have put it over the front of her kimono, so we would notice it easier. Which means we can conclude this is something Hiyoko had with her all along. Oh, also, it's not like I'm adding that to that or anything. But you look like you were curious about the condition of Hiyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true there are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is the way they wrapped her body with the duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hiyoko's neck. Don't you think? Hide the wound. I don't really know if that was the true intention, but I guess it would be a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. Sea of blood. Two dead bodies floating in a sea of blood, that's enough to make anybody faint. There's a black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. This curtain is not wide enough, it can't reach from one edge to the of the stage to the other. It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here. If it was strange that it doesn't fit properly. It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. Ban the supermarket, man. See, the back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring the curtain from the supermarket. They went that far that this was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. Why did they need it? Who knows? But it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. What haven't I looked at? I'm so confused. Something there. Rope. Okay, finally can exit. Mikon. If I only noticed this sooner, Ibuki might have been saved. Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing? After leaving Nagito's room, I went to the encore room, and that's when it came to me that I should go check on how everyone in the hospital is doing one more time before I go to sleep. And so I went to the patient rooms and noticed that Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital. So that's what happened. And then I saw Fuyuhiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. That reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. That is a long story. I'm sorry, it's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I would doubt you, because we have been together since this morning. You're right, we were together until you went to the encore room. That's right, we were together until just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So don't doubt you, I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I tell you what I know. So please, spare my life at least. What happened to not doubting me? Yeah, they're gonna suspect me, that's why I need the Mikan's account. We slept together. This happened once again. Two of my cherished friends died at the same time, I cannot believe it. This is the place where Ibuki sang for Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now those two are no longer here. Oh, such a tragedy. I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. Two of our friends were killed, that's all the more reason why you can't just leave this alone, right? We must do this then, for the sake of the two who have fallen. Did you direct your gaze to the brave stature of four dark devils of destruction? Sup? Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well? Yeah, I don't really get it, but when I think about Nekomo, it's like my knees start shaking. Well, knee surgery is tomorrow. That's weird, there's no way I got that kind of weakness. It will probably go away if I battle the strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here. Nekomaru will definitely come back. You're right. Hajime, this might be imprudent of me to ask, but will you listen to what I have to say? I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right? So what? Can you provide me with a summary of the incident? I need to reach the truth behind this incident for the sake of dedicating my body to an even greater hope. No. Why? Don't make me repeat myself. No. This guy just wants to confuse us. There's no way I'm going to tell him what he wants to know. I see, that's disappointing. That is indeed disappointing. Fujiko? I mean, he's the only person I haven't talked to yet. When we broke down this door, the killer was still inside. Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let this killer get away with this. Ah, what the heck, Reno? I looked at everything here as well. No? Oh, I'm pretty sure I did. What? What do you want me to investigate? We can? We needed more time until the autopsy is ready. Can you talk to me a little later? Being slow with a slowpoke. Please don't kill me. Oh, the staff room. There we go. There's a door that says staff only. Looks like the inside is a storage room. Might as well investigate in here too. Musical instruments. There's a lot of different musical instruments lined up. I know about guitars and drums, but there are also instruments and machines that I've never seen before. They don't look like they pertain to the case. I see, so you're just wasting my time, thanks. There's a carpeting wallpaper and paint on shelf. It's probably used for stage decorations. The thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf, it looks like wallpaper. There are a lot of stickers pasted all over the front side of this wallpaper. And this edge of the wallpaper looks like a little torn, but what does this mean? You can see a wall body in this huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it will be easy to check how you look. Nagito? Komaeda? Nagito, did you come here to investigate the storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it? Or is he trying to stand guard here? So how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Hiyoko, they probably all came from the storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that they use for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it. But that's the main reason why this case is really special. But I can't say for certain though. What's this guy saying? Well, as usual, it's not making any sense. By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened. Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I would be able to give you some useful information. Really? You might end up confusing us instead. You don't want to find us the truth, you just want to make us suffer. That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I gladly become the enemy and I won't even mind if I die. When I die. That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time. What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me. When it can't be helped, I guess I just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings. Shouldn't come by later too. I go there first and wait for you. What exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater. After I said that, Nagito walked out of my sight. Oh, I haven't seen the movie. Movie theater. Why the sudden interest in the movie theater? I guess that's everything important in this storage room. Everything important? Oh, there was nothing here. Sticker. Am I overthinking this? Not sure, Bray.
Alright, with this, we might be close to finished investigating the music venue. But I still need to talk to Mika and I need to make sure I get those out-of-sight results from her. How about it, Mika? Have you found out anything by now? To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive, but it's not my fault. The music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. Because of the heat, is that possible? If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine the precise time of death. I see, that might have been the killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird. Even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree, as long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. Oh, they wanna like frame me because I'm the one who have seen Ibuki's body and I could have killed Hiyoko. But they wanna blame it on me this time. Who the fuck? First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko. And as long as this imitation murder, there's a... What?
And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders. Imitation murder? You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew. It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or a film, as an outlet for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas and video games, and you start getting annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? But based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. That movie? That assumption is that an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people. The goal was an imitation killer, even so why did they feel the need to do something like that? Excuse me, but if this was really an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one person might have been killed? It's certainly inconceivable if the killer wishes to complete the imitation. Hold on a second, what are you all talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed? Are you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries. Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm real cautious fella, so I prepared perfect countermeasure. Yeah, on this killing school trip, the same blackened can only kill a maximum of 2 people. You mean you have added another rule? But if killing everyone at once is okay, the blackened will be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings? Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see, as expected of you, you are very strict about games. I don't want to consider the possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers? Eh? Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. This would mean that there are 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for one person, right? If we can only choose one based on the majority of vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory. Yeah, you're right. So what happens in that case? What about the case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2? Or if 4 incidents overlap one another? Shut up! It's okay, I make extra sure something like that never happens. Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time, so is it safe to say that applies to this case too, right? Alright, fine, that's right, there's always 1 killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I would have you figure out who the mastermind is. Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint, she made me say it. Game where brains are not to be underestimated, I should just shut up and go back to my cave. I can kinda see what happened. But, I don't know, man. Huh, okay, I understand, I think. Maybe it was Hiyoko who was hanged initially. And then, after hanging her, they cut her throat. Then they placed Ibuki up there. So originally it was Hiyoko there and they swapped places? But what is this? Makes 0 sense, bro. Makes 0 sense. Ibuki definitely died of that, but maybe Hiyoko also died of... Oh my god, it's really hard to like determine what happened here, because if it's a double murder of them killing each other, it's like so fucking stupid. So there's a possibility for two killers to exist at the same time. So there's no possibility, I mean. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little. Yep, that makes things a little easier. Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of two people, it means the third victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that, and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys by mean imitation? Could it be you haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously, seen what? Like I said, that movie. When we first explored the island, Monokuma was passing out imitation tickets. Then the imitation is, of course, it's an imitation of that movie. Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie. I see Nogita mention something about that. It can be helped, I guess I just rely on my gut feelings. You should come by later tonight. I go there first and wait for you. Movie theater. I see you haven't seen it still, it's not too late I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch the movie before the class trial starts. It looks like I need to do that. Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Shiraki? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim Ibuki was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place. Thanks to the despair disease we could not go there for some time. She's right, it might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Hiyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. There's still a lot of things I can do before a class trial. I definitely give it all my all until the end. My theory is that Hiyoko did that call where she like supposedly hangs herself and did that to Ibuki. Or ordered Ibuki to actually do it. It's so stupid. I don't know. I can't tell, guys. It's impossible. It's just impossible. It's just impossible. Sup, man? Why, hello there, Hajime. I know you would come here. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case in which the killer used a movie as their theme. I wouldn't know, I haven't watched that movie yet. I see, then you really should watch this movie first. Manager, customers here. Did you call me? Hajime's the customer. Do you have a problem with that? And you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're really a tough guy. You're so devoted being a Tsundere, you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million. You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing. In exchange for not watching the movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we are talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it. But my resistance was in vain when Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker. See, it's this one. I'm sorry, I was born stupid. You bought this for $1.5 million. But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about it anyway? Just hurry up and give me the invitation ticket. Okay, here you go. It already says on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give away one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. I already stamped today's date onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once. When I go prepare the projection reel, please wait a bit, okay? Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Why? No reason, just think of it as a protective charm. Because it proves that I have only seen it today. Has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations. I can't believe you bought that thing and you paid $1.5 million for it too. But even you said you should have just celebrated with the money to get out of seeing that movie. You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing, you know. Just leave me alone. Hold on, I'm still in the middle of preparing. Don't rush, don't rush. Tasty boys get hated, you know. They might even get hated by the boy bears too, you know. You can hate me all you want. Are we actually really waiting here? You came all this way not to watch it? Your tsundere knows no limits. It's just like me to hate conjurers so prickly. I might be hiding a past where I was once known as a prima donna of the mascot world. You definitely weren't called that. It's about time you showed your dear side. Their side? You know, come on, liven yourself up a little. So wait for a bit, okay? Really now? I have to AFK. Okay, sir. I just AFK. So I wanna brag about the alcoholic drinks I wanna buy. So there's one cognac, Eau de Fusini Superior, Santos Dumont XO Elixir, that's a room liquor, Flor de Caña, a 12-year-old room, Jura 10-year-old whiskey, and I think this one is, let me see if this is American whiskey, written with a Y. What's the difference? I can never tell this shit. There's a difference. American, okay, so it's not American, it either is Canadian or it's a Scotch. Euro. Oh yeah, Scotch, it's a Scotch. Damn, I want it even more now. Herradura Tequila Reposado, it's a tequila, and Sky with a double Y vodka. This would cost me roughly, let's translate this to euros. Hungarian forints to euros. 186 euros. I mean, the thing is, this website that it's so fucking stupid that I just didn't know about this fucking website. My father told me about this day. What are we waiting for here? Hello? Why can this fucking thing start? Hello? Why can this fucking thing start? Surveillance fucking camera. Goods corner. That should be the item on the top there. This one looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth with a decal of Monomi's face on it. Oh, did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag useful for a variety of common tasks. It's a limited item, only one person can have it. Oh, if the tote bag is gone, that means... Oh, they're very interested in buying that tote bag. Well then, that's just too bad, it's already sold out. Where'd you sell it to? Stupid, there's no way I would fall for that. There's no way I would say something that would reveal who the killer is. So the killer bought it. Ah! I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right? It's not limited to one, it's more like it's limited to one person. What's the difference? When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's common practice to bait customers with bonus prices. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off. Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue. Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away. This is exciting. So yeah, should I waste spend 186 euros on alcoholic drinks? The thing is, I cannot really get rid of anything. Maybe I only need one room, not two. I apologize to keeping you waiting. World famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D will be screening shortly. From that title alone, I had a bad feeling about the 2.5D that sounds so half-assed. Now then, please relax and enjoy the film. I will, you motherfucking communist dictator. This is gonna be so good. Best movie ever.
出生率より死亡率が多い老人ばかりが住むど田舎に生まれたモノクマは
This already seems like a Hiyoko motive to kill.
ある日、軍事演習中の攻撃ヘリコプター AH-64 通称アパッチの作る竜巻に巻き込まれてしまい、物見の国に飛ばされてしまいました。故郷のど田舎に帰って老人たちから事あるごとに小銭をせびりたいモノクマは、何でも願いを叶えてくれるという魔法使い物見に会いに行く旅を始めました。その道中で彼は心強い仲間たちと出会うことになります。脳みそがない物見かかしと出会ったので自殺を勧めたところ、
So Hiyoko recommended Ibuki that she commit suicide.
途中で勇気のない物見ライオンと出会うので弓矢で貼り付けにしておきました。
We also met a Monomi lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows. Hiyoko to Akane.
途中で心のないブリキの物見木こりと出会ったのでバラバラの鉄の塊にしてやりました。
He also met a Monomi teen man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron. This might not mean anything.
そしていろいろあった挙句、魔法使い物見のもとにたどり着いたモノクマは、なんやかんやで最終的に物見をやっつけて、最終的になんとなく彼女が支配していた王国を乗っ取りました。こうしてモノクマは老人たちを下僕にしてかき集めた年金で優雅に過ごしましたとさ。
Cinema! Man, the movies are the best. The drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, one for each head. What? Now then, let's meet to get off the crest fire. Bye bye. I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe the situation. I think it's very easy to describe what happened here. Hiyoko suggested to Ibuki that she kills herself, but how did Hiyoko die? That's gonna be the question. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie? But thanks to that movie now you know, right? Yeah. Just like he said, the characters who were killed in the movie match the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death too. I see lion's death. It would have been complete imitation of if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now, or if the killer's main goal was just imitation murder, they should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. Hey, haven't you been listening to me? The invitation ticket is only valid today. At the earlier time, you only have one chance to see it for free. By the way, if you wanna watch it one more time, you know the rest, right? That movie sucked so much. I know I don't wanna watch it a second time. That movie was so stinky. Such garbage movie. Fucking garbage movie. So where's the Monokuma here? I just remember I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel, plus I don't even know where Hiyoko's room is. It might be faster to just ask someone. Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the bed on, I think. However, there was no body discovery announcement made, that's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to get back to the music venue, you met up with Mikon and me. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason. So we had no choice but to break down the door and discovered Hyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened. This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall... Didn't you hear my body was found? Body? Could it be doing that to spread lies like Nogito in order to confuse us all? I saw Gundam and Monomi. I see, so Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear. You think those two are suspicious? Well, Hiyoko was killed between the time you saw Ibuku's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but... While we are at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikon panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what's going on and said Ibuki disappeared, so I guess split up and looked for Ibuki, huh? While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island? No, we went to the movie theater and the street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying that I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikon and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hyoka and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. It's true, I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is Hyoka was killed and we did discover her body. You still doubt me. Well, I'm used to it. It's true, I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry, if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. I want to know in advance when I would have to do the end up to like that. What I would have to end up like that. Okay, bro. You're here, right? Come on out. Are you talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hyuka staying in? Open the door to the central room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. Hehehe. I wonder how does this guy talk to his friends and teachers? Like this. Hyoko's room. Clatter, clatter, like clatter. Looks like it's locked, but the key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this? It opened just as I thought. This key was Hyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside. Wow, this looks really fucking cool. So Hyoko was staying here. She only stayed here for a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like your room. I feel a little conflicted. Did the door open? Yeah, Hyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What? Did something happen? No, it's just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? Yeah, let's ignore it and investigate everything else. This bed isn't messed up. It doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. You trying to hide, you fucking cocksucker? Found you, you cocksucker. Cocksucker was really trying to hide. The moment Hyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right? However, her fear of disease was not only the reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason. Besides the disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room? Oh my god, I just realized something. What if that thing we have seen on the camera was like a broadcast, not a live thing? So like it happened completely in different order, or like in a different time. So like 5 hours later, or 5 hours ago. Someone could have done that. I mean, I think Kazuichi is the killer here, but for what reason I don't know. Maybe he came to the realization is that he's like surrounded by all these machineries. I want to go back to the real world to like tinker with them. Yeah, that's plausible, I think. So Hiyoko made Ibuki kill herself, and I don't know. That's stupid, kind of. I still don't have a like complete thing, like in what order they happened. Like a somewhat sound idea. Oh yeah, one more thing I wanted to talk about. By the time I think I release this video, it will be apparent, because I will start releasing the Soldier of Fortune 2 gameplays. They have audio issues, used to, but let me start with this, that it drove me mad. It drove me into Baroque. If you guys played that game, it's a really fucking cool game on Sega Saturn and PSX. What I'm trying to say here is that I have a really complicated setup, but it's the only way I know how to record games off of consoles, especially the ones that have HDCP, without you know, the internal built-in streaming encoder or live stream service that PS4 has, which I'm not gonna use because I'm just gonna use the fucking setup that I have set up already. So the thing is, I have a smart TV, and there's an HDMI 4 port on it, from which an HDMI cable goes into a splitter. In that it goes into a HDMI out, so it gives me picture on HDMI 4. In the HDMI in is the console. Whatever HDMI is used for the console, I put it into the HDMI in, and the other half of so there's two HDMI outs, there's one HDMI in. HDMI in is always the console's HDMI. One of the HDMI outs is the TV, the other HDMI out is the capture card's HDMI cable, which I use a HDMI USB capture card. So this setup is already very complicated. There's a splitter. Basically you need 3 HDMIs at all times. And I have a very shitty old laptop. I bought it, or my parents bought it for me after I graduated from high school in 2019, May, I think. So it's really worn out. The SSD is dying in it. There's like 1 day left, or 100 days left on it, on its life cycle. And after that it will eventually like just bleed out and just not start up, I guess. So until that time I will have to like replace the SSD completely, or just wipe off the Windows and not use it completely at all, and just use the HDD for everything, or I don't know, replace it. I don't know what I will do with it. So I tried recording Xbox, because I want to play Soldier of Fortune 2 on Xbox. It's like a plausible idea, right? PC is way too boring, and recording off of Xbox would be like a really good thing for me to do. It's comfortable, and I also wanted to do that because I want to save up space on my fucking external HDD on which I'm recording this video as well. Because it just so happens to be that I don't have infinite space for 2K videos all the time. I can't even upload them in time, because once I start uploading, this fucking phone goes ahead and says, I'm gonna deplete faster than you charge me. So I can't really like just fucking hook this thing up 24/7, record and upload videos, because it's not possible. Once I start uploading, it uses more bandwidth, which causes the phone to overheat, and it doesn't charge anymore as well. So my Xbox setup is, there's a original, and not really original, I think it's an off-brand, but what matters is that it's a AV2 composite cable. So the green, blue, red, white, blue, white, red setup. So 3 colors for video and 2 for the audio. So it's a stereo setup that goes into a Porta HDMI component to HDMI converter, which is like a soft, or like a budget solution for getting a clearer picture through composite to HDMI. What matters is that this is really low end, but not that low end, so it's like completely fine. That's why I bought it off of Amazon. So that HDMI, or the component, goes into the Porta HDMI converter, and the other HDMI, or like, you know, the HDMI goes into the HDMI into the splitter. So that's the setup. It goes through the TV and then into the Porta, or into the console. It goes into the Porta and it goes into the splitter. The splitter puts it into the USB capture card and the TV. So it was driving me mad because there's like so many possibilities as to like why the audio is cutting out constantly on the fucking recording and on the TV as well. I wouldn't have noticed it if it was only in the recording, but it was happening on the TV as well. It was driving me so fucking mad. As you can see, I'm ranting about it for like 5 minutes now. So I was thinking about everything, like, is the HDMI capture fucked? Capture card fucked? Is the HDMI cable fucked? Is the splitter fucked? Is there some fuck-ass setting wrong on my TV? Is there something wrong with the Xbox? I tried, like, because I thought it's like having issues deinterlacing it or whatever. I was playing 480p, not 480i, and it was still lagging. It was only not lagging when it was in 480i, which makes zero sense because it puts more pressure onto the fucking converter if it has to deinterlace that shit. So anyway, I have the NTSC-M version now on the PAL Xbox. Originally it was. I changed it to NTSC-M. It supports everything 720p, 1080i, 480p. So when I boot up for Soldier of Fortune, it automatically applies 480p, which makes it easier for to record. Because it's 480p, it's already in progressive scan. It doesn't have to do jack shit, basically. It doesn't have to do anything. The converter can easily handle that because it's being said on their website that they can handle any resolution, especially 480p, which is the lowest one, other than the 480i. But I couldn't like really pinpoint what was really the problem with this shit. And what happened is that, okay, I'm gonna use like the other laptop to do a test recording. If I go by 3 levels without any noise interruption, any audio cutout, then I think it's the laptop. And I did a 30 minutes long recording and it was the fucking laptop. Like, probably the RT, or I have a GTX 1080 Ti, 1050 Ti, sorry. It's probably that being outdated. It's so fucking stupid. This longest fucking, like, I didn't know because I looked up so many fucking forums and shit and I just couldn't figure it out. Like, why the fuck is it doing this? Oh, they said USB bandwidth. Your USB is like not 3.0, but I checked it, it's 3.0, so it's like not that issue. Oh, you have poor connection or through the component. It's not good component cables. Oh, the splitter is bad. It's not getting enough. Or I was also thinking that it's hooked up to the same external, what's it called? Power socket. The power socket extender. Both the laptop and the Xbox and the TV, so it's like using too much resources. So it's like making sacrifices by cutting the audio out, but that's not the case. Because when I'm not recording, and that was the biggest selling point to me, that when I'm not recording, it doesn't have any issues. The audio has 0 issues. I would have realized that by now because I played enough Xbox when I was testing games and after I burned them, that they are not struggling at all. Like the game fucking plays it well, or Xbox plays the games well. So it shouldn't be anything regarding my setup. It's something with the laptop. When I start recording, it just puts, I don't know, too much pressure on the fucking thing and it shits itself. Well, since my GTX card, I don't update this fucking graphics card, like who fucking gives a shit? I will update them like 3 months later, but I don't think I updated them in like 5 months maybe, so that might be an issue, now that it can't use MBank efficiently. So it just shits itself and then sacrifices audio in like order to do that. But there were so many attempts of me like trying to like figure it out before I basically hooked the USB capture card onto my other laptop and just hit record on AMD video card, and it handled really well, no audio cutouts whatsoever. So I'm gonna like play through Soldier of Fortune 2 on Xbox. Good news. Okay, back to the game. Besides the disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room? Her kimono. Her kimono? Yesterday I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I thought that it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence it was not locked at the time, and then I saw it. Yoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash.
She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiro is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono.
確かに
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Yoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiro, that Mahiro kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own. She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiro taught her.
私は
I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
西園寺さん、もしかして着付けでお困りなのですか？
バカ、何言ってんのさ。できるに決まってんじゃん。だって小泉お姉に教えてもらったんだもん。だからもう一人でもできるんだもん。
でしたら鏡のある場所でやってみたらいかがですか？ほら、あのライブハウスの倉庫に大きな鏡がありましたよね。大きな鏡を見ながらやればきっとうまくいくはずですよ。それにあまりお部屋にこもっているのもお体によくありませんし。
And that was when she kicked me out.
まさか
Could it be Hiyoko who remembered that? I was saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono. I can see that happening. Hiyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident, or was someone listening in on your conversation? I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in our conversation. Nobody knew. If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. Sonya's account has been added. Sync. There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use this. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign that someone made a mess of her room. I don't think she was forcibly abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh well. What can you do, fellas? No clues. No bitches. Yep, leave and I go to the hospital. So yeah, that just fucking drove me mad. I was even thinking of like HDCP, but like there's no way. Like Xbox didn't have fucking HDMI, so it's like impossible. But I was even thinking of that shit. I'm that advanced, man. But I'm gonna go back to my other laptop eventually and like do test recordings, see if auditing drivers is like the one that will help me like elevate this problem. Because when I was recording Dead Rising, it had no problems, like audio was consistent, no issues whatsoever. It's like the best setup I have ever had, really. So easy to hook it up. I even like mark them what cable is which when I have the free time. I mean, and the wheel. That's probably like the most common nuisance that I need to come over or get over with. The servant come around on top of them. Hey Hajiman, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuku's body at the music venue, right? But when did you get to the music venue? You had the reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera? Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It would be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions. Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in the surveillance camera unit. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is now, but the wall display was pretty dark because they were using a candlelight. There was a rope hanging from the ceiling and beneath the stepladder on the floor, and right away. Person wearing a hospital gown and a handbag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder and without any hesitation, she climbed the stepladder on her own free will and then grabbed the rope, and that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something, because the screen went dark all of a sudden and it wasn't displaying anything anymore. But if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was a really old model. Hold on. At the time you said you didn't know the person wearing your handbag was Ibuki, right? Yeah? You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself, so you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her, but didn't make it in time. Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? No, because she was listening orders. Sanji taught her to go kill herself or something. What do you think, Chiaki? But who killed Sanji? I don't know. There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. If so... Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't want to know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way she will be able to figure that out so easily. Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there. What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. She said the conference room. Why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset? That I don't understand what's happening here. That's why she's so fucking mad. Yeah, you prepared the surveillance camera unit, right? Yeah, so I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get this from a shady looking alley where all those machines were lined up? Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Then if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too? Oh, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as a part of the same unit. Video was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed with the on the hospital monitor. Video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor. But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number, so even if you bring the same other camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it would be impossible to broadcast with it. However, I didn't just swap the cameras, I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right, you did work on that. I'm finally getting back to my normal self. Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win. No thanks. What? She was bearable when she was quiet. It would be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She would beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here? Well, I'd never been sick or hurt before. I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. Look. Like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there would be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns? Yeah, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so that's the only one left in the Nagito was wearing. If I have no choice, then I should just use Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so I would probably be able to fit in it. Well, then what happened to the gown you were wearing? You're saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross. Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser. No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mikon at the back of the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon. But it's okay, since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. Looks like it's an open and there shouldn't be anyone. Somewhere else, wasn't Ibuki in here? You're kidding me, bruh. I should stop using bruh. It's a shit catchphrase. Should always say like a slur or something. That's way better. Oh, what is this persona shit? It's so funny. Conference room. Encore room. This isn't a room for patients, it's more like an encore room for hospital staff. But all this cluttered medical equipment makes it look like a storage room. If this is the only encore room working at a hospital, must be tough work. So if a room like this exists, that means there used to be people here, right? Oh, you know what I thought of? Is that maybe Mikan ordered Ibuki to kill herself? Oh, no way, no way, no way, no way. Medical equipment and nursing tools. There's a lot of medical stuff here too. This room looks like it's used to store equipment. There's nothing particular that catches my eye. Why does the game even let me in here? There's nothing here. Camera. Yep, there's nothing here. Fuck you, game. Fucking shit at the game. Fucking cocksucker game. Cocksucker game. Gonna drink of my Christmas punch. Kofola. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. So where's the switch? Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there? If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It will be embarrassing. What's fully exposed? Hey, Hajime. If you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? I'm not gonna poke out my eyes. Bummer. Throw a fail. No sooner did she finish saying that, you heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. And as Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window. Very surprised. Surprised, I don't get it. I got it. Got what? The curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through. See, a black curtain that blocks light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. Black light blocking curtain, that's why it was so dark. So is something wrong with it? I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. But still, what was all that about? The bit about being embarrassing if I look and throw a fail. I just wanted to mess with you. Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? Yes, I'm done with investigating the hospital. Ding dong, bing bong. Fuck this fascist dictator. We need to invade their country for the royal. Monokuma, you will fall. There's a regime changing place already for your government. It's already time. So this again. I need to go to that place again, but now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Teoko became victims in order to find the truth. Maybe the recording happened here. It was a pre-recording. That's the only thing I can do. The only thing I can do is go. I fucking love Monokuma Rock. I just love it. I wanna live there. Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in front of the Monokuma Rock. And soon enough... Is there everybody here? Do you guys wanna go to the class trial? Hey jerk, hold it right there. What? Don't get in my way. You're just a dumb little sister who's short of few brain cells. My brain works just fine. Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru? I see, so you have come to avenge him. Avenge? That sounds like he died. Sounds like, you say? Oops. Anyway, since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent. Now then, I gotta go first. I won't let you escape. Did you hear what he said? Don't worry about it, there's no way Nekomaru is dead, he's just trying to piss us off. Of course he's not dead, there's no way, not in a million years. More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die. Why are you so excited about that?
Who knows, maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing the poetic justice prevail. What are you saying, fiend? You'll find out soon enough. Then let's go. Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, you're right. It's about time I showed my serious side. Jeez, how troublesome. I suppose I can display my true power for the sake of our two fallen comrades. Hey, what did Monokuma mean just now? The time Nekomaru is already. Don't get distracted by Monokuma. We need to focus on the class trial right now. I know, but... Who's but? Hey, what you're whining about? Hurry up and get this over already. And then we can greet Coach Nekomaru with open arms when he comes back. What the fucker? Just as I thought, this particular incident. Oops, we can continue this later, right, Hajime? What's wrong with him? He's even creepier than usual. I already figured this out, but it's best if you don't rely on me all that much. She's just saying stupid things and it will just make us even more confused. Maybe we should shut her up for good? I love Fuyiko. Let's go, there's no time to waste. I know it's sad, but we need to move forward, and then we need to end this once and for all. Hiyoko, it must be my fault after all. But I must learn the truth behind this murder must fall. Now then, let us proceed. I haven't been helpful at all. I couldn't even figure out the estimated time of death. I'm sorry, I'm such a useless piece of trash.
I kinda suspect Mikan, actually. She's the one who had access to the hospital at all night, because we were kicked out and all the other three were like, you know, sick. There's no way Mikan could kill someone, right? There's no way. No way. We stepped onto the escalator and descended over the gaping maw of Monokuma Rock, and that's when I suddenly noticed it. I noticed the line of silhouettes getting smaller and smaller, but I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. Just spam W, man. I mean, just hold it. And when everyone is inside Monokuma Rock, Monokuma, fuck. The elevator began its deep descent, as usual. Fuckers. But nobody said a word. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. I wonder who's gonna die in the next case. It's gotta be two people again. And when it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizingly slow. So, light poured through from the other side, eroding the boundaries of darkness, and I walked into the place. It feels pretty toothless with all my empty seats, my. From Mongazellig, where two people got killed at the same time and Nekomaru's not here either. Is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him. Why bother? What? Now then, let's begin. It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart's content. And so the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. Ibuki Miyoda, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our group. And when I was with her, all of my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Hiyoko Sayonji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you would never know she was actually a selfish and foul-mouthed motherfucker. But she was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahiro's death. The person who killed those two is among us, haha, XDDDD 2020 meme. I definitely can't believe it. But whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape this hell. That's why I must find out, no matter the cost, for our sake, for our friends' sake, for Ibuki and Hiyoko's sake, for everyone's sake. And so the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair has begun. Thank you. Would you like to save your progression? Yes, I would like to save the puzzle. Set skills? Let's see, the Monokuma fight. There are two victims this time, Ibuki Miyoda and Hiyoko Sayonji. Ibuki Miyoda's cause of death was crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There are no other external injuries. Crushed windpipe as a result of choking. Can be done with a rope or with choking someone with hands as well. That's all I wanna like know. Please Google, don't think I'm playing murder. You're asking about intentionally harming a person. I cannot provide. No. This fuck off. Hypothetically speaking, obviously, I don't want to harm anyone. It appears you're asking about the mechanics of causing crushed windpipe through different methods of manual strangulation. That's why. But for safety, I must state I cannot provide instructions, encouragement. Dude, come on! What's the point of AI if AI is so fucking trash? Okay, so Gemini is a cock. Go ahead and ask AI. I'm not sure why I use AI, I should know this. She probably was choked to death, not hanged. Yes, a crushed windpipe can theoretically occur from both methods, though the mechanisms and likelihood may differ. Choking with a rope, ligature strangulation when a rope or similar ligature is applied around the neck. The primary mechanism of injury is compression of the neck structures. The force applied can directly compress the trachea, potentially leading to fracture of the trachea rings, rupture of the trachea wall, severe contusion. The extent of injury depends on the amount of force, the duration of the compression, and the type of ligature used. A thin, non-yielding ligature can concentrate force over a small area, increasing the risk of focal injury to the trachea, whatever that shit is. I can't even pronounce that shit. The other vital structures like the carotid arteries and jugular veins. Choking with hands and manual strangulation. Manual strangulation involves direct compression of the neck by hands. It doesn't necessarily mean that she was choked with hands. What I try to say here is that maybe she was choked with an item or an object or whatever. Carotid arteries and airflow. Force applied can also directly injure the trachea. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Sure, it's not 100% sure that Ibuki died with the rope, by the rope. Hiyoko Sanji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. That's what's confusing me. Why is one of the person being hanged unless Hiyoko specifically told her to kill yourself now? And give give everyone else the oxygen in the ozone layer that we can breathe inside his blue thread rubber. Because what are you here for? To worship me? Kill yourself. So there's blood on the soles. There were bloodstains on soles of Ibuki's feet. The rope used for hanging, according to Mikon, there is no doubt that the cause of death was her hanging herself with this rope. Really now. Motor room key. The key to the motor room that Hiyoko was staying in, it was inside her kimono, so it was pretty difficult to retrieve. A fake scrap of paper that was stuck to the bed on lighting. A black curtain at the very back of the music venue stage. It's not wide enough to reach the sides of the stage. It looks like it was brought from the supermarket and not something that was originally here. Separately was found on the music venue stage, tipped on its side. On its left side, a slight bloodstain can be seen. Canna was found at the front of the music venue stage. It looks like the dim light can be seen in the surveillance camera video, but was actually live from the scandal. Surveillance camera unit put inside the music venue for communication purposes. It's been smashed to pieces and no longer works. DC temperature was 86 Fahrenheit. It was extremely hot inside because of the music venue. And the music, evidence that the bloodstain was wiped off the floor. Music venue stage. Since Ibuki had no open wounds, it's believed the blood belonged to Hiyoko. Semi-transparent globe. Right up until Monokuma announcement the morning Mikan was with Hajime the war time afterwards, she went to the hospital to check on everyone and realized that Ibuki had disappeared. When she rushed out of the hospital to search for Ibuki, she apparently met up with Fuyuhiko. The video showed Hajime at the hospital. It shows a person dressed in a hospital gown, wearing a handbag on their head as they willingly climb a stepladder toward the news. Only separated for a short time. So news account, Hiyoko was distraught because her kimono was disheveled and she was unable to tie it on her own. That's when Sonya apparently told her about the full-length mirror in the music venue storage room. Movie invitation ticket, this clears my alibi. Monokuma's account, Monomi tote bag was sold at the movie theater. It's a limited item because the only person can buy it. Only one person can buy it. So it wasn't Nagito, it wasn't me. Apparently you get another bag for free when you purchase it. The movie that Monokuma directed, there were a total of 3 deaths in the movie. First, Monomi's scarecrow died by hanging herself. Next, Monomi lion was pumped full of arrows. Finally, Monomi Tin Man died by getting chopped into metal pieces.
俺は病院のロビーで待機してることにしたんだ。その時だった。まだ約束の時間前なのに監視カメラが受信してることに気づいたんだ。受信スイッチを押してモニターを確認してみると、そこに映ったのは麻袋をかぶった患者服姿の人物が自分から脚立を登っていく姿だった。
すごいドキドキする話だね。で、日向君はどうしたの？
もちろん止めようとしたに決まってるだろ。急いで病院を飛び出して通信先のカメラが設置されてるライブハウスに走った。
That's the thing. The recording didn't happen in the music venue. Of course it was too
駆
late.
けつけたライブハウスではすでに麻袋をかぶった人物が首を吊ってたんだ。すぐに他のみんなに知らせようと思って俺はモーテルに向かった。
どうしてモーテルに？
ライブハウスから近かったからだよ。それに病院と違って動ける人間が多いからだと思ったんだけど、そこで俺についてきてくれたのはナナミだけだったな。
けどその直後に積木さんやくずりゅうくんと合流できてちょっと安心したのを覚えてるよ。
俺らは俺らでいなくなったミオダを探してたんだ。
私はちょっとだけ休憩した後、病気の皆さんの見回りを始めたんですけど、そこでミオダさんがいなくなったことに気づいて、それで慌てて病院を飛び出して、そうしたら偶然にもくずりゅうさんと会えたので手伝ってもらえないかといろんな形でお願いしたんです。
いろんな形で？誤解されるような言い方はやめろ。
その二人からミオダがいなくなったって聞いた俺は、あの麻袋の人物がそうなんじゃないかと思って、すぐにみんなを連れてライブハウスに戻ったんだ。
けどライブハウスの扉が開かなくなってやがった。仕方ねえから4人でぶち破ったんだ。そうしたらミオダの死体だけじゃねえ、西園寺の死体まであったんだ。しかも柱に貼り付けにされた状態でだぞ。
死体発見アナウンスが鳴ったのはその時だ。しかも2回連続だったな。
とりあえず首をつっていた死体を下ろしてあげようって話になったんですよね。
麻袋を外してみたら、やっぱりそれはミオダだったんだ。
それが今回の事件の流れだね。ありがとう。よくわかったよ。
Yeah, I also. This is a very easy case. I just don't know what the killer is.
何が問題かははっきりしてるぜ。日向がライブハウスから離れている間に誰が。でも今の話ってどこまで信用していいのかな。ごめん、客観的に聞くとさ、今の話って明らかに怪しいんだよね。だって首吊りの映像を見たのも日向くんだけで、ミオダさんの死体を最初に発見した時もそうなんでしょ。
I'm the one who killed Yoko,
いくらでも嘘を
is what it says.
嘘ってなんで俺が嘘をつかなくちゃならないんだよ。
当然自分にとって不都合な真実から僕らの目をそらすためだよ。
俺を疑ってるのか。
そうじゃないなら証明してほしいな。ほら、証明してみせてよ。君が犯人じゃないってことをさ。
Just as Kozuchi said, Nagita's the kind of guy who would just confuse us and make matters worse.
I mean, I shouldn't have explained it to Nocta. I'm in trouble now, thanks to that. Why are you in trouble? Just present the fucking ticket.
ミオダさんが自分で首をつったというのは。
もちろん嘘ってことになるね。その可能性は否定できないかもな。だって目撃者は日向だけだもんな。
Hajime is the only witness?
嘘をつくのですか？もちろん彼が犯人だから。
日向君が2人を殺したの？
それらの死体を映画に見立てたのも。
それは違うぞ。俺は犯人なんかじゃない。だって俺にはあんな見立てなんて。
できるわけがないよね。分かってるって。
Of course you do that.
日向君は事件前にあの映画を見ていなかった。それは彼が持っている招待券が証拠だよ。あの招待券は一人につき1枚しか配られないものだし、使った日時もスタンプで刻印されてしまう。間違いないよね、モノクマ。
はい、何も間違いありません。
つまり事件前に映画を見てなかった彼にその映画に見立てた殺人を実行できるわけがない。それとも彼に映画の内容を話した人がいるわけないよね。
ちょっと待てよ。そもそもおめえが言い出しっぺじゃねえか。
No, we are just doing alibis here.
どういうつもりだ。
いや、今回は君の目撃証言が前提になるみたいだから、まずはその地盤を固めておこうかと思ってさ。ウォーミングアップを兼ねてね。
何がウォーミングアップだ。遊びじゃないんだぞ。
怒らないでよ。遊びじゃないからこそウォーミングアップが必要だと思っただけなんだ。
無駄な時間を使っちゃったね。まあそんなことじゃないかと思ったけどさ。では日向さんの証言は信用できるということで議論を進めましょうか。
つうことはミオダが自分で脚立を登ったのも間違いねえんだな。
ああ、確かだよ。
なら決まりだ。ミオダは自殺だったんだ。
Why?
が自殺なら誰が西園寺を殺したのだ。
自殺とは別の殺人が偶然にも同じ場所でなわけねえもんな。
つうかさっきから言ってんだろ。今回の事件で何が問題なのかははっきりしてるってよ。犯人は日向がライブハウスから離れてる間に西園寺を殺してるんだぞ。だったらそれが可能だったやつをはっきりさせればいいだけじゃねえか。
では日向に問おう。貴様がライブハウスから離れていた時間はどの程度だ。
多分10分もかからなかったと思う。
10分で西園寺を殺して貼り付けにしたってのか。いくらなんでも無理じゃね。
だから犯人はその時間稼ぎのためにあのライブハウスを密室にしたんだろ。
Now that I think about it, why the so this I didn't think about. Why the fuck did they bar the door from the inside if Hiyoko was already dead and I just didn't see it because of the poor lighting? I don't know. It's so confusing because I don't know if we were supposed to see the body of Hiyoko. I'm pretty sure she was dead before Ibuki. I'm pretty sure.
密室ってなんだ。
犯人はライブハウスの扉を内側から封鎖して俺らがすぐに入ってこられねえようにしてたんだよ。
ですがライブハウスの出入り口ってあのドアだけでしたよね。それを内側から封鎖してしまったら犯人も出られなくなってしまいますよ。
その通りだ。つまり俺らがライブハウスの扉をぶち破った時犯人はまだ中にいやがったんだ。
あの中にいたんですか。
となればその時のアリバイがねえやつが怪しいってことになるはずだが、それはソニアとそうだ。てめえら二人だ。
私もですか。
なんだよそれ。なんで俺らなんだよ。
他の連中は全員アリバイがあるんだよ。俺とナナミと積み木は稲田と一緒にそのライブハウスの扉を破ってるし、田中はその直前にモーテルで日向と会ってたはずだ。それに病院にいた尾張と狛江田に犯行が不可能となればてめえらのどっちかとしか考えらんねえだろ。
アリバイがない人ならもう一人いるよね。ほら、二代君だよ。
やめてください。悪い冗談はよしこちゃんですよ。
とにかく犯人がライブハウスに隠れてた以上、その時のアリバイがねえ奴らを疑うのは当然だ。
なんて悪質な追い込み方だ。こいつが本職の技ってやつかよ。
The killer was inside the music venue. Fuyuka obviously thinks so, but is that really it?
犯人はライブハウスの中にいたんだ。あの扉を内側から封鎖して、俺らが中に入れねえようにしたんだ。
犯行時間を稼ぐための行動か。
どうやって封鎖したのですか？あのドアに鍵はなかったはずです。
鍵なら扉の前に落ちてただろう。
折れたドラムスティックのことか。
あれをつっかい棒にすれば鍵になる。そうやって中に隠れた犯人は俺らが集まるのに乗じてひょっこり出てきやがったんだ。
まるで今駆けつけたように現れるなんて、2時間サスペンスで見るパターンです。
The person's remark contradicts the truth. I should be able to prove that with my evidence. That's a lot of helpful stuff.
ライブハウスの中にいたんだ。あの扉を内側から封鎖して、俺らが中に入れねえようにしたんだ。
犯行時間を稼ぐための行動か。
どうやって封鎖したのですか？あのドアに鍵はなかったはずです。
鍵なら扉の前に落ちてただろう。
折れたドラムスティックのことか。
あれをつっかい棒にすれば鍵になる。そうやって中に隠れた犯人は俺らが集まるのに乗じてひょっこり出てきやがったんだ。
まるで今駆けつけたように現れるなんて、2時間サスペンスで見るパターンです。
犯人はライブハウスの中にいたんだ。あの扉を内側から封鎖して、俺らが中に入れねえようにしたんだ。
犯行時間を稼ぐための行動か。
どうやって封鎖したのですか？あのドアに鍵はなかったはずです。
鍵なら扉の前に落ちてただろう。
折れたドラムスティックのことか。
あれをつっかい棒にすれば鍵になる。そうやって中に隠れた犯人は俺らが集まるのに乗じてひょっこり出てきやがったんだ。
まるで今駆けつけたように現れるなんて、2時間サスペンスで見るパターンです。
犯人はライブハウスの中にいたんだ。あの扉を内側から封鎖して俺らが中に入れねえようにしたんだ。
犯行時間を稼ぐための行動か。
どうやって封鎖したのですか？あのドアに鍵はなかったはずです。
鍵なら扉の前に落ちてただろう。
折れたドラムスティックのことか。
The broken drumstick was used to lock the door from the inside, right? But is that proof? It's not like I know if the door was really locked or not for you because the one who was saying it.
しまった。
犯人はライブハウスの中にいたんだ。あの扉を内側から封鎖して俺らが中に入れねえようにしたんだ。
犯行時間を稼ぐための行動か。
どうやって封鎖したのですか？あのドアに鍵はなかったはずです。
鍵なら扉の前に落ちてただろう。
折れたドラムスティックのことか。
あれをつっかい棒にすれば鍵になる。そうやって中に隠れた犯人は俺らが集まるのに乗じてひょっこり出てきやがったんだ。
まるで今駆けつけたように現れるなんて2時間サスペンスで見るパターンです。
犯人はライブハウスの中にいたんだ。あの扉を内側から。
それは違うぞ。
I don't know which sentence should I test this.
待ってくれ。扉が外から封鎖された可能性だってあるはずだ。
外からってどうやるんだよ。
ライブハウスの扉にこびりついてた半透明の塊だ。あれを使ったんじゃないか。
半透明の塊？ボムか何かか？
Oh, that's possible. It wasn't rubber at all. It was some probably glue.
そうか。
I see. But what's with the drumstick then?
の塊の正体はきっと接着。
Oh, they broke the. Okay, they broke the drumstick like as if it was goes from the inside. I see.
And the sun now?
弾力のない硬いゼリーのような噛み応え。以上の観点から見てもあれは接着剤だと断言できます。
接着剤って食えるんだ。
It's really tasty
普通は
actually.
食べられないと思いますよ。
その接着剤がこびりついてたのは左右の扉が触れる部分だけだった。きっと閉じた扉の隙間から流し込むことでライブハウスの扉を外から塞いだんだろうな。
そのせいで扉が接着する面に接着剤の塊が残った。あの状況ともぴったり合ってるね。でも接着剤でくっつけただけだと簡単にドアが破られちゃいますよ。別にいいんだよ。犯人の目的は扉が中から封じられたと誤認させることだけなんだし。
なんだと？
そもそもあのドラムスティックってあからさますぎて不自然じゃなかった？むしろ犯人の偽装工作。そう考えた方がしっくりくるほど不自然だったよね。
Okay, now it makes sense.
あのドラムスティックは犯人がわざとあそこに置いた罠ってことか。じゃあ俺はまんまと犯人の罠にはまっちまってたのかよ。ソニアさんと俺に謝れ。ただし腹をかっさばくのはもう禁止だからな。
Oh yeah, he did that.
何かにお成敗ですよ。もうノーサイドでいいんじゃないですか。
すると犯人は日向が離れている10分程度の間に殺人だけではなく密室まで作っていたというのか。
しかも殺した上に貼り付けまでやったんだろ。
早技にも程があんだろ。
ノルマな私には考えられないスピードです。
日向くんがライブハウスから離れてる間にやるのが難しいなら、じゃあその前にやったのかも。
I agree. Like, why are we even saying earlier? Yes.
けど日向が最初にライブハウスに行った時、そこにはミオダの死体しかなかったんだぞ。
で、その後にみんなと一緒に行ってみたら西園寺さんの死体が増えてたんだよね。
They turned on the lights.
その時は死体が出てきただけで、実際に殺されたのはもっと前だったのかもしれないよ。
出てきただけ？
もちろん死体が勝手に出てきたわけじゃないよ。それも犯人の仕業なんだ。
Yes.
はい、これがその証拠だよ。
その厚紙の切れ端はライブハウスの照明バトンに挟まっていたものか。
そうなんだけどさ、そもそも この切れ端って何なんだろうね。
The scrap that was stuck on the button lighting in the music venue. Now I should be able to. Okay, now I even understand why I didn't see Yoko first. Figure out what it is.
Hangman's Gambit! Hangman's Gambit! Sorry about that, guys. I'm just really excited. Hangman's Gambit. Fa. First I should establish a word. Oh, vrep? Okay, I understand now. Why are there so many P's? I don't need this many. Or? What? VP? Oh my god, what is the question? What was stuck? What was the ripped piece of paper that was stuck to the bed on lighting? Okay, I get it. Just let me answer. Oh my god. Wallpaper. Okay, bro. Oh, sorry. Easy wallpaper.
I knew it was what it was, but I didn't know what it's called.
その切れ端って倉庫にあった壁紙の一部なんじゃないか。ライブハウスの倉庫には
Oh yeah, right, I forgot about this shit.
黒い壁紙があったはずだ。あの壁紙も端の方がちぎれてたよな。だとすると
そうなんだよ。照明に引っかかってた切れ端とその壁紙のちぎれた部分を合わせてみるとね。ほら。
Wait, don't tell me it's Fuyuhiko. Because it feels like such a Fuyuhiko thing to do, right?
照明バトンに引っかかっていた紙の切れ端は元はその壁紙の一部だったのですね。
で、それがどうしたんだ？西園寺の下
I refuse to believe that Fuyuhiko killed them.
そんなの僕なんかが答えるまでもなく、切れ端の正体を簡単に見破るほど優秀なみんなならきっとすぐに分かっちゃうはずだよ。
The scrap of paper stuck to the button lighting was part of the wallpaper I found in the storage room. Was this connected to the sudden appearance of Fuyuhiko's body? Yes. If I trace it back from there, the answer should become clear. Alright, let's give this a try. Oh my god, is this gonna be the...
Logic dive! Yeah, brother. This is so epic. This game is so epic. Question 1. Why did Hyoko's body suddenly appear? It was hidden? Shimatta. That's question 2. What did the killer use to hide the wallpaper? Fuck! There's no time to fucking read. Oh, yeah, you can slow down. Okay, no, okay. That's my fault then. What on earth are you doing? He clipped through that shit. Sir, that's really not funny. I love logic drive. Or dive. How did the killer hide her body with the wallpaper? They covered the pillar, they formed the wall. They covered the pillar. So easy. It's so fucking easy, man. The silver and the wallpaper and they cover the pillar. So fucking easy, man. The epic video game. So whoever showed me that video, I'm pretty sure it was Kazuichi actually.
むしろ最初から貼り付けにされてて、その柱ごと壁紙で隠したんじゃないか？
柱ごとだと。
ああ、犯人は柱の周りにあの壁紙を巻くことで、そこにもう一回り大きい柱を作ったんだよ。最初に俺がミオダの死体を見つけた時、西園寺の死体はすでにそこにあったんだ。ただ一回り大きい柱に隠されてたせいで気づけなかっただけなんだ。まあ気づけなくても無理ないよね。ミオダさんの死体の方に目がいっちゃうのは当然だもん。
その壁紙を吊るすのに天井の照明バトンを使ったのですか？
照明バトンは柱をぐるりと取り囲む構造だったし、そうやって使うのはぴったりだよね。
じゃあ壁紙にステッカーがいっぱい貼られていたのはあの柱と似せるためだったんですね。
犯人はそうやって西園寺の死体を隠しておいて、ライブハウスから離れた隙に壁紙を剥がしたんだ。
でも犯人はそこでミスを犯した。うっかり壁紙の一部を切っちゃったんだよ。そのせいで照明バトンにその切れ端が残っちゃったんだね。
きっと犯人も相当急いでたんだろうね。もたもたしてたら日向くんが戻ってきちゃうからね。
だけど柱ごと隠すなんて大胆っていうかとんでもっていうか。
ただ犯行の難易度はぐんと下がるよね。日向くんがいない間にやるべきことが少なくなるからね。壁紙を剥がして倉庫に放り投げておくだけ。そこに密室トリックを含めても大した手間じゃないよ。
だったら実際に西園寺が殺されたのはいつだったんだ？
そうだね。それを明らかにするためにもそろそろ例の見立て殺人についてはっきりさせておこう。
Here for a second.
見立て殺人って何ですか？嘘だろ？見てないの？あの名作モナミの魔法使い 2.5 でよ。勝手に私を出演させないでください。うるさいな。主食がマリモのくせに。それないよ。マリモは干渉するだけだもん。やっぱりあの見立てって意図的なんですよね。共通点が多すぎますもんね。
Mikan is a little sassy.
死んでたのは映画で最初に死んだカカシと同じだ。それに西園寺が貼り付けにされて死んでたのも2番目に死んだライオンと同じだったな。
どちらも映画の筋書きをなぞったような犯行だ。バラバラにされたブリキの木こりは残っていたがな。
けど犯人はなんでそんな面倒なことをしたんだ？
犯人が見立て殺人をした理由なんて今となっては大して難しい謎じゃないはずだよ。
The reason the killer imitated the two victims in the movie should be able to.
そうか。犯人が2人の死体を映画に見立てたのは西 殺害順序の誤認をさせるためだったはずだ。
じゃあ実際に西園寺が殺されたのはミオダよりも前って
そう考えるのが妥当だろうな。
妥当だね。ミオダさんの死体の状況もそれを物語ってるしね。
あいつの死体の状況がだと泣いて頼まれては仕方ない。そのミオダの死体の状況とやらを聞いて
Yeah, I think Ibuki walked in on them and then it told her to go and hang herself.
むせび泣かせてやる。俺様の気が変わらんうちにさっさと話せ。
なんつう上から目線だよ。
そっか、教えてほしいんだね。私の言葉の意味がわからないから教えてほしいんだね。
さらに上から目線だと。
ほら、ミオダさんって首を吊って死んでたでしょ。つまり彼女の足が地面についてたのは彼女がまだ生きてた時ってことになるよね。
それがどうした。
でもね、西園寺さんが殺された時、ミオダさんはまだ立ってたみたいなんだよね。
Yep, because of the
西園寺さんは
pool of blood.
ミオダさんよりも前に殺されたってことになる。
That's why she had blood on her feet.
軽いな。貴様の言葉はシルフの羽のように軽いぞ。相手が悪かったな。その程度で俺様を惑わそうなどと肩払いたいわ。
ああ、めんどくせえモードに入っちまった。
大体西園寺が殺された時、ミオダの足はまだ地面についていたというが、千里眼ごときも使えぬ下等生物になぜそんなことがわかる。
彼女が地面に足がついてないとできないことをしてたからだよ。
貴様には痛々しい妄想癖があるようだ。
おめえが言うか。
Anyway, if this continues, we're just gonna talk in circles. I think it's if we best clarify Ibuki's status when Hyuko was killed. Very easy. Make your argument. Oh yeah, blood on the soles.
西園寺さんが死んだ時、ミオダさんの足は地面についてたんだよ。
その根拠を提示しろと言っている。
あいつが歩いてる姿でも見かけたか。
地面に足がついていたということは何かを踏んだ後でもありましたか。
それに賛成だ。ソニアの言う通り、ミオダはあるものを踏んでたんだ。それは血痕だ。あいつの足の裏にはうっすらと血痕が付着してたんだ。
これはミオダさんの血ではありませんよね。彼女には外傷がなかったですもんね。
だったら西園寺の血ってことか。
西園寺の傷って国の致命傷だけで、しかもほとんど即死だったんだよな。
そんな血を踏んでいたということは、
西園寺が致命傷を受けた時、ミオダはまだ地面に立っていたってことだ。つまり西園寺が殺された時点ではミオダはまだ生きてたんだよ。
邪眼の力をなめるな。その程度か。お里が知れるぞ。日向を始めよう。
何か反論があるってことか。
何か反論があるってことか。
That's a good lie.
いいセリフだな。だがいいのか。俺様が本気を出せば世界は滅亡するやもしれんぞ。怯えて声も出せんか。どうやら格の違いを思い知ったようだな。だが万歳の時はここからだ。せいぜい楽しませてくれよ。
What a freak. You better show down. Rape used for hanging? Or rope, you mean? Rope used for hanging, water room key, scrap of step ladder.
ミオダの足の裏の血痕が西園寺のものだと。はあ、ありえんな。
Oh, I forget. Despite his exaggerated process, I feel like I've already seen an opening to counter. Is this a trap? What's wrong? Have you reached your limit? What the fuck? Let me attack! Fuck you, fuck idiot. Why can't I attack?
Miyoda に血を流すような外傷がない以上、あの結婚は西園寺のもので間違いないんだ。
西園寺は柱に張りならば柱には結婚が残っただが柱俺様が 60% の力を出したのは多分3年ぶりだ。
So retarded that sometimes you cannot attack. It's so retarded. It's so retarded. It's so retarded. Fuck you. This sucks so much. Oh my, fuck you, whoever fucking invented this shit. Retard fucking idiot. Oh my god, bro. Like, fuck this. Stupid fucking moron who fucking came up with this. So retarded. This is so legit retarded because you're just supposed to like do this with the mouse. Low IQ shit. Why can't I attack that? Tell me.
ミヨダに血を流すような外傷がない以上、あの結婚は西園寺のもので間違いないんだ。
西園寺はならば柱にはだが俺様が 60% の力を出したのは多分3年ぶりだ。西園寺は柱にならば柱にはだが俺様が 60% の力を出したのは多分3年ぶりだ。
Fuck this stupid garbage. Fucking kill yourself. Smudge on the floor, okay. I think that's gonna be the one. I'm not supposed to fucking slash at that, but this game is so retarded! Fucking stop talking, you fucking look like you fucking moron, you fucking idiot, fucking 4 devils of destruction, you fucking look like a piece of shit. Why are you even talking, you fucking look like you fuck? I think I have to present the smudge floor. Because his body has no open wounds. Oh my god, fucking like, oh my god, this is so fucking trash. This is so bad. So bad, so bad. This sucks. Fuck you. There was. Idiot fuck. Die. Cancer. Idiot fucking retard. Oh my god, I didn't realize that you have to present it immediately. Oh my, fuck whoever invented rebuttal. Fucking idiots.
西園寺さんの死体を隠すときに一緒に床の血を拭き取ったんだろうけど、その前に仁田さんが踏んじゃってて、犯人はそれに気づかなかったんだろうね。
その床の血を拭いたのも殺害順序の5人のためなんだよな。いくら西園寺の死体を隠したところであいつの血痕が残ってたらまずいもんな。
その時に表に出てる仁田の死体には血が出そうな外傷なんてねえからな。
Wanna stop her?
西園寺さんの死体をガムテープで巻いたのも彼女の出血を止めるためだったんじゃないかな。まあ本来は心臓が停止すると出血しなくなるので、あそこまでする必要はないと思うんですけどね。積木さん以外には馴染み深い知識ではないので、おそらく犯人も知らなかったのでしょう。
もしかしてライブハウスの暖房が効いてたのも積み木の検視をごまかすためか。
そうなんです。あの暖房のせいで死亡時刻がわからなくなっちゃったんです。
死亡時刻がモノクマファイルに記載されてなかったのも確実な証拠を俺たちから隠すためと考えれば。
Why do I feel like it's Mikon? Why?
これだけの
Seriously,
根拠が
why?
もう異論を挟む人はいないよね。じゃあ決まり。西園寺さんは仁田さんよりも前に殺されたんだよ。
どうやらここは一旦引いた方が賢明のようだ。
Fuck rebuttal, it's so crash.
善だの悪だのに関係なく貫き通した信念には偽りなどないのだからな。
黙って引き下がれねえのかって。
それでは議論を再開させましょうか。
ちょっと待って。その前にモノクマに確認しておきたいことがあるんだ。
またかよ。前もそんなことなかったか？
ねえ、被害者が自殺だった場合って僕らどうすればいいのかな？
Suicide.
同じだよ。いつもと同じように犯人に投票してくれればいいだけ。考え方としては自殺も立派な殺人なのです。自分という大切な存在を殺してしまったわけだからね。残念ながらプロへのお仕置きはなくなっちゃうけど、ま、その時は物見をお仕置きすればいいだけか。なんで私が。
狛枝さん、被害者が自殺だった場合というのは。
いや、西園寺さんはともかく仁田さんは本当に殺されたのかなってさ。例えば仁田さんが西園寺さんを殺した後で自責の念に駆られて自殺したのかもしれないでしょ。
ありえねえだろ。だったら最初から殺してねえって。
彼女絶望病にかかってたんだよ。何があっても不思議じゃないと思うんだけどな。
でも仁田さんが犯人だとすると殺害順序の5人トリックができなくなるよね。日向くんに首吊り死体を目撃させた後で西園寺さんの死体を出現させたってことは、犯人はその時点ではまだ生きてないといけないはずだもん。
じゃあ生きてたんだよ。最初に日向くんが発見した時の仁田さんはただ死んだふりをしてただけで、日向くんがいなくなったのを見計らった後再び動き出して偽装工作を行ったのかもよ。
How?
身をつってたんだぞ。死んだふりもクソもねえだろ。
I mean, there was blood on the stepladder. I don't know if that makes sense.
わざわざ首吊りなんて選ばないと思うよ。無防備に吊された体を触られたらそれだけで計画が台無しになっちゃうじゃん。
そっか。
No, no way.
ということはあの二人は間違いなく誰かに殺されたんだね。よかった。これで心置きなく犯人探しができるよ。
なんだそり。
だけど一つだけ疑問が残るのは、仁田さんが自殺じゃないとしたら日向くんが見た映像って何だったのか。
It's a pre-recorded something.
日向くんが見た映像だと仁田さんって自分から脚立を登ってたんでしょ。じゃああれも誰かにやらされてたってこと？
や 荒らされてたというのはまさか催眠術などを使って？
そんなの僕にはわからないよ。
自信満々に言ってんじゃねえよ。
方法はさておき、兄が何かをしたのは間違いないみたいですし、だったらそれが可能だと人を割り出すのも一つの手なんじゃないかなって思ったり。アリバイですね。アリバイから崩していく作戦ですね。日向さんが映像を目撃しているわけですから、犯行時刻もはっきりしていますしね。その前に確認なんだけどさ、あの監視カメラって録画機能とかついてないよね？
安物の監視カメラだぞ。録画機能なんて立派なもんがついてるわけねえだろ。
I don't believe that shit.
じゃあ日向さんが見たのは間違いなくリアルタイムの映像なんですね。
日向がその映像を見た時間帯は、
俺が病院であの映像を見たのは朝のモノクマアナウンスの直前だったな。実際ライブハウスで死体を見つけたのがモノクマアナウンスの少し後だったんだ。
ミオラさんが首を吊ったのはモノクマアナウンスの直前で、一方の西園寺さんはミオラさんよりも前に殺されたことがすでに明らかになっているわけだから、つまり朝のアナウンスとそれ以前が2人を殺害した犯行時刻になるわけだね。
その付近のアリバイがない人を見つければいいんですよね。ではここに命じます。アリバイから崩していく作戦開始します。
Nikon's account, Fuyuka's account, Sonya's account.
病気だった僕と尾張さんは除外だよね。
で他の連中はどうなんだ？
朝のアナウンスより前なんてまだモーテルの部屋で寝てたっつうの。
モーテルにいたみんながそうだと思うよ。
モーテル組は揃ってアリバイなしか。
そっちはどうなんだよ。
俺はちゃんと自分のコテージにいたぞ。
それではアリバイにはならん。
病気で寝込んでいたお二人以外に全員にアリバイがないとなると、アリバイから崩していく作戦は失敗です。
The murder supposedly happened before and during the morning announcement. The person who doesn't have an alibi for that time is Sonya.
病気だった僕と尾張さんは除外だよね。
で他の連中はどうなんだ？
朝のアナウンスより前なんてまだモーテルの部屋で寝てたっつうの。
モーテルにいたみんながそうだと思うよ。
モーテル組は揃ってアリバイなしか。
そっちはどうなんだよ。
俺はちゃんと自分のコテージにいたぞ。
それではアリバイにはならん。
病気で寝込んでいたお二人以外に全員にアリバイがないとなると、しまった。
Nobody's an alibi.
尾張さんは除外だよね。
で他の連中はどうなんだ？
朝のアナウンスより前なんてまだモーテルの部屋で寝てたっつうの。
モーテルにいたみんながそうだと思うよ。
モーテル組は揃ってアリバイなしか。
そっちはどうなんだよ。
俺はちゃんと自分のコテージにいたぞ。
それではアリバイにはならん。
病気で寝込んでいたお二人以外に 全員にアリバイがないとなると
Time to save the video game because I have no idea what the game is trying to say here. You can't. That's nice. I just lose, I guess.
しまった。陽気だった僕と尾張さんは除外だよね。で、他の連中はどうなんだ？
朝のアナウンスより前なんてまだモーテルの部屋で寝てたっつうの。
モーテルにいたみんながそうだと思うよ。
モーテル組は揃ってアリバイなしか。
そっちはどうなんだよ。俺はちゃんと自分のコテージにいたぞ。
しまった。陽気だった僕と尾張さんは除外だよね。で、他の連中はどうなんだ？
朝のアナウンスより
Sonya is the only one who doesn't have that shit, but come on, man.
モーテルにいたみんながそうだと思うよ。
モーテル組は揃ってアリバイなしか。
そっちはどうなんだよ。俺はちゃんと自分のコテージにいたぞ。
それではアリバイにはならん。
陽気で寝込んでいたお二人以外に全員にアリバイがないとなるとアリバイから崩していく作戦は失敗です。
Can I save, please? Why cannot you not save? Like they have. Oh my fucking god, this game sucks balls, man. Like, I'm telling you, True Bullets, it's so clear that Sonya didn't have no fucking. I have to present Mikan's account.
陽気だった僕と尾張さんは除外だよね。で、他の連中はどうなんだ？
朝のアナウンスより前なんてまだモーテルの部屋で寝てたっつうの。
モーテルにいたみんながそうだと思うよ。
モーテル組は揃ってアリバイなしか。
そっちはどうなんだよ。俺はちゃんと自分のコテージにいたぞ。
それではアリバイにはならん。
陽気で寝込んでいたお二人以外に全員にアリバイがないとなると
それは違うぞ。待ってくれ。アリバイがないのは全員じゃないんだ。実は俺と積み木にはアリバイがあるんだよ。
お二人にアリバイが？
例の首吊り映像を見る直前まで俺と積み木はしばらくずっと一緒だったんだ。
朝だって一緒に起きたんですよ。
おい、どんなシチュエーションだ。
ひなたさんの上に乗ったら寝ちゃいました。ごちそうさま。
そうじゃない。狛枝の病状が回復したのを教えに来てくれただけだ。
そのまま二人で病院に向かったのでアナウンスが聞こえる直前まで一緒だったんです。
わかったよ。おめえらにはアリバイがあるってことでいい。
I don't want it to be Mikan.
犯人はそれ以外の誰かってことか。
Oh, come on, I think it's Mikan.
いいだろうね。そもそも
That was the room at the end.
殺害順序
Cherokee.
のをやったのだって
It's recorded
実
there.
際の犯行時刻を隠すためだし。
朝のアナウンスとそれ以前のアリバイが重要なのは不可避な事実というわけか。
アリバイから崩していく作戦のせいで逆に追い詰められてしまったような。
でもさ、あの見立て殺人の意味って本当にそれだけだったのかな。 殺害順序を誤認させることで犯行時刻をごまかし、それによって自分のアリバイを隠す。あの二人の死体を映画に見立てた理由って本当にそれだけなのかな。
他にも目的があったっていうのか？
僕なんかの言葉で混乱させて申し訳ないけど、なんかそんな気がするんだよね。犯人の本当の目的は殺害順序の誤認じゃなくって、もっと別のところにあったんじゃないかって。
The killer had a different reason. If that's the case, are still in the killer's trap? Inside a trap set by one of us? If so, then whose? And what kind of trap is it? Is it the Felix Argyle?
Why hello there, Monobi. The moss balls sure look tasty today. Stop it, don't characterize me as someone who lives on moss balls. And here's some chance time. What's that? Now that Monobi is a period time, so a period of time, you can't have the big order that is gonna give you the criminal your honor. Good luck, so show those judges that would treat you like a redhead stepchild was boss. That's 99% your fault. While you are whining, your time's already running out, so please make your appeal simpler. About 300,000 words or so. 30,000, I mean. That's too long, it will just be a boring appeal. Come on, if your appeal is successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your I'm Usami, magical miracle girl Usami, an itty bitty girl who's sweet like milk. Jeez, and I thought the certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best. What a disappointment. And this is where I stop. Would you like to save your progression? Yes, I would like to. I would like to, motherfucker. I hate these sequences so much. I hate them so much. Guys, I hate anime, by the way. See you guys next time.